Let me tell that hilarious racist joke I just learned.
Oh no! We are live now, boys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot to switch off the voice. Oh, you know what? Okay, roll. And there's no game there yet because I haven't switched it on. Message from the no, that's Discord. There we go.
I Discord.
Now I know that we're all in a black screen at the moment.
Oh man.
And I'm about to click it. What I was just about to say, we're in widescreen, people.
Widescreen into the future. We went.
Oh my!
The future is here.
So this is the. Oh, and I'm also on the wrong audio source. Excellent work, me. The cat has sabotaged me so perfectly today. Okay, I think that has.
Oh yeah, blame it all on him.
He was fast
As
asleep
Dee Dee
on
would
top
say,
of
the
the
cat
alarm
gave it a love
fell
tap.
on top of it. I can't hear anything through him. I just woke up and I was like, "Oh, that's nice," and then I was like,
Yeah, where
"Hang
does
on a
that
minute.
white bar at the
There's a
bottom?
white bar on the screen.
Yeah,
for some reason.
I was wondering that myself.
What is that?"
Well,
It's
it's
coming
white.
out the game itself.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, there we go.
That's the bar where I enjoy going to drink my wine.
Carol.
I missed
Is
that.
that the racist joke you meant to tell earlier?
No,
Oh, you
I would
Grundy.
never do such a
Carol,
thing.
stop it. Stop, just enough's
Stop
enough.
what?
Stop living a lie.
I'm not living a lie. You are.
Oh.
Well, I
Carol.
am, but Neo, we're focused on you at the moment.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Let me tell you a little story. This game
no.
is called. Oh, Grandma has been asked a question, but
Oh.
Carol Reed will answer instead because Grandma is still asleep. Why do I live in a lie? I don't know. You
So you
have
do
to
live
ask
in a
Edie
lie.
too.
Well, you
But-
see, a lie is a type of tent.
Oh,
Okay, well we've got
A
instead of having
a
bars
lie
on either
is
side, we're having
somebody
bars up and
who's
down.
putzing around before BS.
Yes. What was I gonna say? What was it that I was saying the other day, Dave, during one of our streams that that Jonas probably is just like, Carol, my mother wants to know, are we dating?
Oh yeah, and he's like, and she's like,
well,
oh,
I have a proposal before we start the stream today. Everyone, bar Icky Foo and Pickle Dog, have had the pleasure to be visited by me, Carol Reed, in their dreams. So I think we should start the stream by having everyone tell us about their Carol Reed dreams, because I have infected your minds with my wholesome yet mysterious adventures.
You're
And to that I
mysterious
just have
yet
to say,
wholesome allure. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Carol. Carol,
He's fucked up now, so go on.
I want a deeper commitment. All right, so
And
my
she's like-
dream,
I'll take your car keys.
Carol. But
My cousin!
I did say
You
before
want
I'll
to go
start my
bowling?
dream. You want to go see the big American titties? But before I start my dream, I'll just say that what's it called? Probably if we ended up doing a read like, I would like to put my hand up for Jonas. Carol.
I want to suck your blood.
I mean, what's it called? We'd probably have Grundy as Carol. And Dave has offered to do to do Biggie. But
You
yeah,
stepped on my face.
you stepped all over the
Only-
place.
All over the place.
Only if you get a bunch of tattoos that can be fake.
Yeah.
And
I've
Or
already
not.
looked into it. You can buy like stockings for your arm that looks like a
Yes,
sleep
you
tattoo.
can.
So
Oh,
okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right. Bonus points if you do a shirtless scene with the nipple piercing.
Oh.
100%.
Oh my. All right. So my Carol Reed dream, it was interesting. It was kind of like so at first there was this woman who came up and was like, I think someone's trying to kill me, Carol, just before my wedding. And so Carol's investigating who would be wanting to kill this woman. And then she does get murdered at her wedding. And Carol picks up her phone and is trying to read her text messages back in the past, and it takes her back into the past, so that she can investigate what's happening during the life of these different text messages, and then like a dialogue pops up on the phone after looking for a little bit. She goes, "Oh, I have to pick who killed her," and then like So like Carol picks the who she thinks is the killer, except it's wrong. And suddenly when she goes back into the future, instead of the bride being dead, it's Jonas. She goes, oh no, that's not right. And so she uses the phone to go back into the past again. And so like she's just going through the list of all the people who could be the killer.
Oh, that was
And
great.
every time she comes back to the future, it's either the next time she comes back, Stina's dead. No, not Stina. And then so she goes back again, and then the third
I
time
can't
around.
be bothered doing proper investigative work. I'll just try trial and error until everybody's died at least once. Everybody gets a turn in the Carol
I'll pick
Reed
which one I
murder
like
train.
And then I think I woke up during the last time she was going back. After, because like she'd gone back, this was her fourth time back, because the third time back Biggie had died, and she was like, I can't let that strange janitor die. So yeah, so that was my Carol Reed dream. It had time travel in it.
Nice. Well, my
Ergo,
Carol
far
Reed
too
dream-
interesting to be a genuine Carol Reed.
Yeah. My
Sorry,
Carol
what?
Reed dream was not as involved. In fact, I only remember one scene. In my dream, we were playing a Carol Reed game for the Grandma Hole, and in said game, there was a bit where she happened upon a rocket ship, and it was it was kind of like a steampunky rocket ship, like the one in Myst, and I distinctly remember the shot of the first-person view inside the rocket ship with just looking out the windshield, like pointing up with the lever. And Carol was like, I have to go to the moon now. And then she pulled the lever and went to the moon. And
I'm going
and
to
that's-
get some cheese.
Yeah, that's as far as I got in my dream.
If you
But yeah, Carol Reed goes to the moon.
Carol Reed
was
goes to
was
the
I playing
moon.
was I playing staff sound effects in the dream?
I don't
If it was
think
good.
I don't think you were. I can't remember what everyone
Sounds like a nightmare. Am I right?
Yeah, it was. It was a nightmare.
Well, in my Carol Reed dream, my dogs got swept away in floodwaters. So it was a massive flood happening where I was, and dogs went away in the flood. So I thought, okay, I need to find them. How do I find them? Oh wait, that's a great idea. I'll use this Carol Reed ARG game on my phone, and then I'll be able to find them. So I walked around. I'd go, all right, this is the place. I took a photo, and then flipped my phone to like landscape mode, and then I could click the sides of the phone to like walk around in the photo I just took. And I don't know, it was very weird, but that's all I remember.
Well, we've all
What were
been
the-
blessed.
But were the dogs okay?
Yeah. I'm sure they'll be fine.
I don't like how the music cut out as I said that. They made it sound way more dramatic.
Ominous.
Sorry, that was me clicking outside of the window. Sorry, because
Okay.
Dave mentioned that Nevik asked how to opt into the ding dong notifications on Grandma Hole. I believe it's just question mark ding dong me all in one word, and it Sexy Cedric will do the rest and opt you into the ding dong role. Welcome to the hole.
Oh my.
So let's finally start Shades of Black. I have no idea what this one's about. I didn't read anything about it. I think I've seen a screenshot from this one where Jonas has treadmill loop.
Oh,
right.
The one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Carol, I only have
Would
one
you
type
like
of
me to
lube.
lube my treadmill?
I too want to fuck my treadmill. What?
Oh,
Hey, Carol,
speaking
I've got
ladies
a new
of the
cute
love
nickname for you. It's my little treadmill.
chat. No. Fake Biggie is number 14. So,
It's
this is
basically
not-
the last one we're gonna do because we did 15 already.
No, well, that would be 14, yeah. But this is
A slam.
11. So we still. Oh damn! I still haven't put that
Wait,
one
did
on
you
the
say-
soundboard.
Oh, fake Biggie. I thought you
Yeah,
said
fake
Space Biggie, and I was gonna say that is the game I dreamed. Can you imagine? She goes to the moon and she finds Biggie in an astronaut suit on the moon. And he's like,
Sweeping.
I thought you
He's
were a
just
prostitute.
sweeping.
Sweeping.
Yeah, he's sweeping the moon dust. How often does Carol's room get renovated?
Oh, we're not going to see the PC pieces.
Oh, shucks. Well,
Oh.
maybe she has them elsewhere.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, Grundy has to play Len.
Oh, that's Len.
What?
That's
Oh, right,
Grundy.
Len. I keep forgetting.
Is she got a Razer mouse mat there? She is a
She
gamer.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
we've seen this before. She's had it forever.
She's a
She
gamer
is
with a
totally a
capital
gamer.
F.
Oh god.
Okay, why don't you
Okay,
Does
now
this-
it's
combine
fine.
the items?
There we go.
Oh, there we
Beautiful.
go.
Perfect.
Carol's
Um,
not
Good
good
job.
job,
one.
Split.
I like to think that probably we're not playing Carol right now, we're playing Biggie, and Biggie's just like, that'll do.
or Steen's
I
got
really
a
do
drinking
breastfeed
business.
now.
Biggie's just thinking, one of these days,
Ooh.
I'm going to start a new
Ooh.
career that I actually have any idea of how to do.
Whoa,
Like it's just gonna apply for
can we
any
go back
job.
to that screen? Can we go back to that
yeah,
screen?
we're gonna
I
go
just
back to
saw
the notebook
something.
We
soon.
can't.
So, keep your head.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have to play the intro first.
I've
but
been
you keep that in
busy all
mind.
winter writing a book about
Oh
one of
my God.
Oh
adventures.
no,
Wow,
Karen's
that
writing a
text is
book.
small.
I'm hoping to get it published, and I'm still waiting for a reply from a local publisher.
Who wants to be a
It's called
private
Book
I
of
need
investigator?
to get a new
Gabriel.
case to work on, since I'm dying to get out of the apartment.
I'm going to the fair.
My hall and computer room are being renovated, and everything is turned
There's
upside
something
down.
it's getting renovated in her house in
Sometimes,
some way.
literally.
Seriously, she must have a lot of money. She makes good
Yeah.
bank on these cases.
Yeah. Oh my god, everything is
Somehow.
yeah.
Oh wow.
If
Alright,
she
hang
could
on.
tell me how to do that, I'd be very grateful. Okay, oh my god. Okay, look in the bottom right corner. Look at what those mints are.
What?
Before and after mints.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the bottom left.
Oh,
Bottom
Bottom
left.
left, sorry. Bottom left. I was
Oh,
too
God.
excited. But look at
Before
look at
and
the.
after
Do you know what it means by that? Do you know what it
Peppermint and
means by
chocolate.
that?
Before and
no.
after
Tell us.
smooching?
You can buy them at an adult store.
Oh,
Oh, are those
Oh.
free masks?
Carol.
Carol,
Carol.
Reed, you minx.
This is the one where
minx.
she's finally ready to go all the way with Jonas.
Carol, baby.
Oh my god. What if there's a first person sex scene with Jonas?
Oh God.
With gesture
Oh.
prompts.
No,
And
but
you
the
have to
thing
click
is,
through it.
it's kind of like, what's it called? I can't
Time
remember
events.
which. Oh, it was Sarah Millican. With Sarah Millican, she was talking about porn, and she was going like, porn, you know, like, because you know, like that, like her and her husband watched what's that called, porn together, and she went, oh, it's not very interesting for me. Like she said, it was from the man's point of view, and the camera panned down, and she had a cock, and she freaked out for a moment, and she went, huh? But then she was like, oh, you know, like porn from a woman's perspective. generally wouldn't work very well because it would just be like headboard, 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 headboard.
Yeah.
But,
You just see Jonas's face hovering over her, going, ah!
With that smile.
Oh,
Yes, dear
God.
God, we just...
Fixed expression.
You came in on
That
before and afterwards.
shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Was that?
God.
Find a reason to get out of the apartment.
Because
I better
it's
take-
being renovated.
Why don't I take these mints? That'll
Oh,
get
look,
me out of the
you
apartment.
finally tidied up your hall cupboard.
Yeah, she's got a full tin of brown lip mints that, she is the party. She
Ooh.
brings it with her.
I have before and after mints.
Hey,
One is
shh.
for my mouth. One is for
Look at
my
all-
other pair of... What?
Oh,
Paper
she's-
holder?
Oh, the game box is
The
right
games.
here.
Oh,
yes,
look,
Niveken
I can
found a toilet gator.
I can see
Check out the link.
X Murphy Overseer. Oh, look, it's from Hidden Runaway. $64.99 for that. What?
Oh, you
Yeah,
got
and
it
you know how
cheap.
much? You know how much it is? You know how much it is for us? Yeah. What?
Probably
Is that-
twice
that-
that.
Carol Reed's got a mad vape collection there too on the desk, and that's a
I
whole
believe
bunch
those are
of.
hookers, but yeah.
Oh, look
That's
down
right.
my
on the
feet.
desk.
Oh yeah, more vape. That's a whole heap of. Oh my God.
Only years of poor decisions will get you a vape collection like that.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
have
Oh.
a copy of Ripper. I've got
Oh,
a
yeah?
Ripper on my desk. I mean, on my shelf.
I don't play adventure games though. They're stupid.
I see. Quest
Oh,
for
no,
I
Glory.
too have a
Very
Ripper on my
fine.
desk.
This is a magnum of champagne. And it's
It is.
open now. I think it's empty.
Oh, and there's a tiny little bit left here
Ooh.
that Carol hasn't finished.
And Carol's left-handed.
Dear Helen, Nick.
I'm
Hello,
gonna
Nick.
look up before and after mints.
Find out. Oh look, Voodoo Kid. I almost picked that to play today, and I went. I have already so many.
I voted
choices.
for that, I think.
Oh my
No,
god!
I didn't put it in the options. That one.
No, that was
Uh-huh.
my reaction to the before and after mints.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
Tell me more about
God.
these before and after mints.
So
Your love
tonight,
life
you
will
have
never
the
be
date of
the
a
same.
lifetime, and everything has to go just as planned, or your confidence will diminish into dust. So you go out. Actually, I feel like Carol should read this.
Yeah.
You should. Yep.
Oh,
So
this
you
is the
go
same
out
chest
and
of
get-
girls I have. Carol,
Yeah.
how did you get those? I just bought
I
these from
stole them
Officeworks.
from you. I stole them from you.
Oh, Amazon.
Oh, so you go out and get just the right outfit. You make all the proper dinner arrangements. Saved up a few extra bucks to get them something while you're out, if it goes that long. You get everything perfect as perfect can be. You hop in the shower and do your hair. You put on the outfit and slap on some sweet cologne or perfume, depending on who you are. And you are now ready to face your fate. Oh wait, before you go out, you have to make sure the most important thing of all is ready to go. How could you forget such a task in your regimen? How could you overlook this last and final detail? You have
You
to
little
make sure
shit.
your breath... You have to make sure your breath smells good. Otherwise, you might as well call off the whole thing, you dumb dummy. So what to get? You go for cinnamon, a cool fresh, a fruit? So many choices, and not enough time. There's the doorbell. You're seconds away from doom. Wait. Don't get all crazy before you go out there.
Oh, thank you
There's
for the
only
follow.
one thing you need to have. It's your before and after mints. Pop one in before you go out and watch the magic unfold. So the night is going well. The dinner with Jonas was amazing. A little pricey, but worth it. Then you are off to the dance floor where things are getting heated up. Jonas says,
Oh, Carol, it's so nice to dance with you.
you get close on the dance floor and all sweaty. So you decide to slow things down by taking a little stroll through the park, holding hands and walking close to one another. And
Carol,
Jonas
you
says,
pig.
This is Carol. This is where I buried all those pets.
this is where a night should be going. Take notes if you are no good at this. This is good stuff I'm giving you here.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
time to go back home and call it a night. You get to the front door and ask them to come inside. This is where you put on the moves. Dim the lights, light the candle, spread the rose petals on the bed. It's that time for the after part. After the night has come to a close, you pop in the mint that puts you in the mood for love. The before and after mints get any romantic mood prepared for the night. Pop one in before you get ready for the night of dinner and dancing, and one after the night is over. And trust the name that has brought good times to many people out there. Before and after.
So,
And some other places call them before, during, and after sex mints.
oh.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Carol, you have a lot of champagne in your. You had an open bottle on your table, and now you've got more inside your fridge.
Yeah, I
That
know
doesn't
about that for
bother
a
me.
second, but is it just where did that description tell us nothing?
Oh, much like all of my descriptions. Oh, it's my vibrator. Oh wait, that's a potato peeler. Never mind.
Well, I hope those are separate things.
Yeah. So Carol is the one who's writing the.
These are usually in glass. I like this sleek metal design.
That's what I said about my vibrator.
Oh,
No, check out the flared base.
Oh. Oh. I mean, it is pleasure. Okay.
It's a butt plug, is what I am saying.
Oh.
That's not the only place that those can go.
You know, we
I
started
think the
with
butt
Grandma
plug if you're
Hall,
brave enough.
and oh, nice map. And yet, so oh my.
Yeah, Dave's posting more oral sex mints in our chat.
Hi, Miss Reed.
Oh,
I wouldn't do that. Whoa! She's
Miss
got a
Reed.
fruit
Careful,
stand
an
now.
orange.
Miss
Reed,
Reed.
you can add
Or
things.
Visalis.
Visalis?
Wait a minute.
What?
We helped Stina solve the mystery of her grandfather. She's been her friends forever. Why is she calling her Miss Reed now? She's always called her Carol.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
I wonder.
I think it must be
I
one of
wonder-
those.
Sex
wonder?
things.
Maybe,
Miss Reed!
maybe they're role playing.
Maybe this will cheer you up.
But
I made this draft for the cover of your book.
And it's covered in...
Oh, you.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh
It doesn't
no!
look anything like a ship.
It's shit. It's stylish and contemporary. It looks like shit, Stina. It looks like shit.
What?
Oh, yeah.
poor
Also, I received
Carol.
another receipt.
Aw.
Yeah, you were talking through
Graphic
that.
design
slide.
is Tina's patch.
I believe that's a good sign. All Nobel Prize winners were rejected at least once.
Sure,
Wow,
Stina,
you're
sure.
aiming high, Stina.
Now you're just being negative.
You're right. I'm sorry. Thank you.
You
for
know
the
where
cover
to
art.
send the royalties.
To you?
Oh.
Stina, that looks like something Ken Williams would have designed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Oh. Oh yeah, neighbor
Albert
Albert.
Edison.
It's that publisher
Albert
that just
Edison,
rejected me.
okay.
Maybe he's
Oh.
changed his mind.
No, he hasn't. Publishers never change their
It
minds.
He'd
it
like
says,
to
And
hire-
Carol,
will hire
just
you by your
messaging-
services.
Just messaging to let you know I haven't changed my mind.
I heard you talking in
Magnificent
the fruit
building.
stand.
Have a
Ah!
seat and grab
Have
a
we
coffee
seen
if you
you
like.
on one of
Biggie.
these?
Piggy in disguise.
We've definitely seen this guy before.
Yeah.
We've definitely had
And it's
this
Gareth
guy before.
Oh
Williams
yeah, I
providing
think the
the
last
voice.
time we saw him, we shot a brick in the wall and it fell on his head.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I see.
No.
But this
You
is
know what,
about
Carol?
a real
You're
author.
breathing air. A lot
Oh
of
my
Nobel Peace
God!
Prize winners have breathed air.
Wow.
Did you
Wow.
not just notice the absolute shade he threw at us?
He
Yeah,
did. Oh
yeah,
god.
it's complete
Jesus.
trash.
Wow, she should shoot him.
And he's gone missing.
Also,
I'm
do we
afraid
feel
so.
like we're looking at a professional
His
publisher
name is
right here?
Gerard Black. Maybe you've heard of him.
With the rainbow
Oh,
check
shade
He
shirt.
was
Black.
the author of 2 books. The second
Two?
one,
Do you know how
The
many
As
Twisted
opposed to
River
your
Murders, was
zero.
a real
Was a
bestseller.
real
Super
bestseller. I
Mario
like
In
Yellow,
your
addition
piece
right?
to
of
being
crap.
an excellent author, he's also a very good friend of mine. I haven't heard
Unlike
from him for
you,
weeks
who is
now.
neither an excellent author nor my friend.
You said he was the author of
Yes.
the books?
His wife was murdered 6 years ago, and he hasn't completed any new books since then.
Oh.
That
But
completely
he is
invalidates
supposed
the
to be
books he
working
has
on
written.
Something new now.
Mm.
You can read more about him here. It's a suggestion for the biographical information that will appear on a reprint of the Twisted River murders.
Why can't you be more like him, Carol?
This really is the Quebec Cove of Sweden, isn't it?
He's also written for the North Shopping Weekly, a regular column in the North Shopping People's Post. His wife daughter was his wife daughter was murdered in 2009. Killer was never caught in the motive.
His wife daughter was murdered in 2009.
Oh no! Mr. Black hasn't completed any novels or substantial work since the murder.
Well,
Now believed to be working
we
on a new
buried
book.
Gerard Black's.
He's undertaken several odd writing jobs.
The best coffin we could afford.
Wait, what? What is this line? Recently, Mr. Black has undertaken several odd writing roles for various advertisers and nature parks. What?
Didn't the nature parks hide a lot of writers?
And also, like, what's it called? Just like, why would this be in the blurb of a book?
I don't know.
Why would it?
Yeah. I suppose it's a bit
I
like
don't
Are you
know.
sure, fans?
we were playing.
Look,
What's
Grandma's
it called?
here.
Oh, Grandma's here. Hello, Grandma. But,
Hello, children. I heard someone was talking about dildos.
Heard you were talking shit.
Oh, no,
Well,
that was
yes.
mince, Grandma, mince.
A young
They're
woman
my
was murdered in the
favourite.
Twisted River Park, where Black's book takes place. Pages from the book have been stuffed into the victim's
whoa!
mouth, and a left arm
Whoa.
has been cut
Whoa!
off.
This
This
is
is
up
very
Carol's
violent.
pay grade.
No, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. It was
The police haven't identified her yet. Maybe she wasn't local.
This is a local publisher for local people. There's nothing for you here.
But you know, we were playing.
There's
Darkfall-
nothing local about your accent, Carol.
Yeah, we were playing Darkfall 3 recently, and
Mm-hmm.
there's the part where you have to help the guy who owns the bookshop. I've forgotten his name suddenly off the top of my head.
Andrew Verney.
That's right, Ponzi Boy in the bath. But
Oh, my telescope. Time for my favorite hobby.
yes, I'm just taking a bath. Oh mother. But like the flap on his book is like, you know, he owns a curiosity shop. Okay, sure. He lives with his mother and has for all his life. Okay, maybe don't put that on your book cover.
No.
You know
I
what
signed
they
a preliminary
say.
contract without any knowledge whatsoever about the book's contents.
Oh.
He's been very secretive about the project, but I trust him, based on his previous achievements.
Except obviously he's been.
Unlike you, Carol Reed.
He lives at Oyster Street 32.
Oh,
I have extra
Oysters?
keys to his house, which I can lend to you.
that's Len.
Needless
yes,
to
thank
say,
you.
I'll pay all of your expenses.
That
and
was
assist you
Len.
in all ways possible.
Okay.
You
so-
know oysters are an aphrodisiac.
Oh.
That's fine. You'll hear from me soon.
Before and after oysters.
One question. Why does
Yes.
the publisher have the keys to his house? That's immediately suspicious to me.
Yeah.
The people you get keys from in these games. Ooh, it's a little love nest.
Why is there
There's
a
a lot
love
of
nest to the toilet?
bathrooms in these games.
So
Hmm.
goes to the bathroom. Why?
That door has a heart
Is it
on
the
it. I
self-love
never
room?
want it to be opened.
This is
Yeah, it's his own bio
Very-
on his.
On his
Oh,
own
it's
wall.
It's the same page again.
The
okay.
dirty dick
this
pub.
music is very ominous.
Mm.
Look at all these keys.
And obviously, you have artwork of the Dirty Dick Pub.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And what else do you have on a pinboard?
That's what's on my pin board. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Oh boy.
These new Apple passcode screens, man.
Why does clicking one of those buttons sound like a car indicator?
that's a
It
good
does.
question.
Carol,
Come
wants
on,
to
let
turn
me
left.
in. Let me merge. Damn it. Come on. Ah.
Carol,
need to get this
what are
exit.
you doing with my car?
Get in my car. I can drive to the mall,
Bar.
and then we can go out.
It's empty.
Oh, you
It's
know.
empty.
Okay,
It's
I was
empty.
streaming yesterday, and somebody said I said something about being out of touch, and someone said out of touch, and I sang like two lyrics. Yeah,
You're out of mind.
my stream got muted for copyright violation because I
Sounds that
sang.
well.
I guess
Oh
so.
man.
It's kind of
That's
like what's
messed
the,
up.
Bloody.
yeah, like you
bloody
do
bots.
Twitch things as well, and like it's like yeah, we've set this up so that they're, you know, that they're sound alikes, and then like you know afterwards you look at the VOD and it's like this one has been muted and this one has been muted and this one has been muted.
Yeah.
Did I just sound so much like the actual original song that they must have thought it was 100%? Yeah.
All I did.
And this
was
was
sing
Twitch's
it
own
a cappella.
product. Let's
Yeah.
let's let that sink in for a second.
Yeah.
The entire
Which
purpose
they're
of Twitch Sings was so
mysteriously
that you could do
getting
this
rid of.
safely.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty scary. Yeah, I
Yeah.
sang in tune, I guess, and then I whistled a little bit of it, and it
Oh,
got me,
whistling.
like,
That's what. Yeah, that'll get you,
Frick.
man.
it got.
Yeah, I once whistled, and it was like a federal lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just admiring the handless clock again.
Put your lips
Yeah.
together and blow.
Oh, yes.
Crime and punishment.
Oh,
Judge.
DJ Criswell does
not without
listen
these
to the world.
mints.
Now that's the thing
The
because
before
Mikhail
or
never
the
wants,
aftermint?
yeah, Mikhail never, who's the creator of this game,
Yes.
never wants to let anyone know what time it is, so he removes all the hands from all the clocks of these photographs he takes.
Yes.
It's
You'd
a
think
lot of
it'd be
flipping work.
easier to just remove the clocks from the
Yeah. Just
pictures,
be like,
right?
this world doesn't
That's
have
a cute
clocks.
little beast.
Well,
it's a cute
I've got a
little
theory
thing.
Oh,
about the clocks.
what is
well,
that?
There once was a time where the clocks were just blurred, but they still had hands.
Yeah, that was early on.
And then,
You could
Carol
probably still tell
Reed.
what time they were.
Well, but then Carol Reed got knocked out. And then in the next game, there was no hands on any clocks.
She took too many
So
blows to the head,
maybe-
and now she can't read clocks.
She's got clock
Either
blindness.
that, or either that, or this is all a dream since that game.
Oh god, I
And
think
she's
that
in
was
the
the first
hospital.
game. Yeah.
Maybe
what? It
Carol's
would
dead,
explain a
and
lot.
she's in limbo, and there's no time in limbo, so that's why there's no hands on the clock, and that's why it's also always daytime in
Mhm.
North Shopping and
Mhm.
summer.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Mr. Black, I'm writing this to explain why I've decided to return from my 6-year hiatus. It's not that I've been completely passive.
Your
since
Dix-year
I-
hiatus?
Yes. Since I
Oh, 6 years.
gracefully
Your Dix
ended
where?
your wife's life. But a string of prostitutes who have ended up with a broken leg or two
What?
have left me with the burning desire once more to destroy a woman's life completely.
What the fuck?
As a person of high morals, I'm well aware of the ethical dilemma I'm facing. That's why I'm making you responsible for all of this. I'm going to give you every chance to stop me. If you're able to do that, if you're not able to do that, the blood will be on your hands. Just look for the leads, and they will guide you into the right. Guide you right into my lair. You'll find the first of clues where the latest body was found. For Mikhail.
This is some
That's
some
true,
Jack the
Dead
Ripper
God.
Hey,
shit.
Women's Better Club
Dix-year
now?
hiatus. The Dix-year hiatus would be 10 years.
Ooh. Oh no.
No.
You know,
Oh,
I
find that
think,
keyboard.
I think Carol Reed lives in an escape room. I think she is dead and she's in limbo, and it's an escape room that some vengeful deity has prepared for her.
Yeah.
Ah, Dee Dee's bringing the facts.
Oh.
Interesting.
That was an interesting noise.
Yeah. Stina?
Hello, Miss Reed.
Stina!
Oh, she's gone. Wait, she's gone and there's a sale.
Yes. I will take all the oranges.
Stina was gone. We will take all the oranges.
Back
It'd
in
be
10
really funny
minutes.
if she
Just getting some
popped out.
matches.
if she popped out from behind with an orange in her mouth and went boo, like in
Oh yeah.
There's something on his bookshelf, apparently.
Yeah, books. It's not that difficult.
Little piece of paper.
If you want to see the pattern, go where the murder happened. Use some ultraviolet light on the birdhouse day or night. There a symbol will be shown. Tap it on the blood. And the blood red foam.
Whoever you are, killer.
Your
Your taste in fonts is atrocious. Like,
Further
that's a crime.
symbols are
That's a crime in
required.
itself, in addition to the murders.
We could pin him on the murder, but that font choice, that's 5 years easily.
Yes.
Your shirt.
Easily.
I'll bet
They
you.
will transpire. I'm the
I'll
killer.
bet you that the capitalized letters at the start of each sentence are going to be used for something. Because surprisingly, he hasn't done a puzzle like that in any of these games.
True.
Ooh, I like that.
Maybe
I mean, I don't
think
like it,
I'll
but I
vote
like
sock
for
it.
watch is
It could
on.
be in a
Okay, here we
calorie
go.
game.
The body, minus an arm, was found lying next
You
to
don't
a
have to keep
gazebo
saying that,
at
man.
the north side of the Twisted River Park.
But he likes it. It turns him on.
It sticks in the mind, apparently.
Not
Yeah.
from the top of my head, but I'll
Maybe-
let you know if something springs to mind.
Maybe Moriarty.
You could say that the killer disarmed his victim.
I'm sorry, but it doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, good show, good show.
Oh, give him a
Yeah.
hand. No, really.
Yeah, after playing a few of
Oh.
these, I'm pretty sure there's only like 3 or 4 voice actors. And occasionally Len and Jonathan Burks when they ask him. But I'm pretty. This is my theory. I'm not 100% certain on it, but my theory is Jonas is played by Mikhail, and that's why you hear his voice the most often.
I thought his name was
It's
Bjorn.
the Pet Cemetery.
Oh,
F's in chat.
I thought his name was Bjorn Larson.
Yeah, but like, what's it called? In
That's
terms
the
of
model.
his voice.
The voice actor.
Right, but usually if the
Yeah,
actor
usually, but-
doesn't provide their own voice, they
But this is
they
Carol
distinguish
Reed.
that.
This is Carol Reed. I'm pretty sure, like, what's that called? Because Biggie, for the last couple of games, hasn't mentioned who the voice actor is, but I'm pretty sure his name's Gareth Williams.
Yeah, Gareth Williams is the voice actor, but Gareth Williams is also he also appears on camera. He's the guy. He was he's been the villain in like 3 games.
There's
Yeah.
a widget on the edge.
He's the guy with the he's like the chubby guy with glasses and a beard.
It's a fishing line.
It's a fishing line. I'll take it.
Mine.
I thought it was lube.
Jonas, I need lube.
I don't care how brave you are, that is not lube.
What's his face wrote the
Potato
text for
peeler.
this? Oh, let's use the potato peeler to get the bird shit off of this side.
Yes, that's how things work, right?
That's how they work in my fevered afterlife dream.
It would explain a lot about these puzzles if that turned out to be the case.
I've been
Oh.
dead for.
I've been dead for 30 years. Whoa.
Is that somebody's phone on the edge there?
Oh, it is.
Nope.
Oh, and
It's a compact or something.
Oh,
oh,
Quite old.
I got excited.
So
Oh, gift
Jared
card.
Black has been here.
Oh,
3
Oh,
6 4
Okay,
8.
there's a combination.
Or is that
So
just
the-
what M wants us to think?
Yes, exactly.
That is the question.
Goodness, I'm
Somebody who
John
has
Killer.
poor taste in fonts.
Yes.
Madonna.
Madonna!
Madonna, your Donna, Abity's Donna.
Madonna.
Do you suppose that
sorry.
Madonna knows
3648.
about the Carol Reed games?
Oh, here we go. Dear Mr. Black, thank you for
Yes.
your interest in our environmentally friendly retreats. You are more than welcome to rent one of our secluded eco-lodge, the Loner's Lodge. Due to the extremely private nature of this accommodation, I'm cautious about disclosing its location before the lease is signed. However, visiting our eco-lodge village in the Vinium Forest will give you a general impression of what it's like. Piss off. Oh, Max starts with an N,
Handsome.
that's true.
And some 90-minute tapes.
Yeah. The Eco Lodges, which is behind your house.
Max
Oh.
starts with an M.
Here it is. Here it is.
You know what else
Hobbit
starts with an
holes.
M? Miss Reed.
That's my favorite theme tune. La
found the
la
outhouse.
la 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 la.
Hey,
la,
there's
la.
another heart on that
Oh,
door.
we're going
Just
to
like the
get muted
bathroom.
for copyright.
Yes, Carol. You.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's a hobbit hole. A hobbit sauna.
What even is that?
It's a couple of snakes.
Supposed to be tongues, I guess.
Yes, I guess so.
I always
It's
would
a
think of those as
white
being
dog.
something that would be more, grippy. Adjustable in the gripping.
Sorry, DD.
That door just came off.
What door?
This door.
Yeah, these hinges are another concept. They haven't quite figured them out
with
yet.
a schlong on them. A schlong
Ew.
handle. Ooh.
I don't know much about art, but I know what I like. Oh, wait. That's not something Carol Reed would say. That's something Grandma would say.
Grandma and Carol. They were the same this whole time.
Together at last.
I guess,
Oh!
I guess by eco. Ooh,
This
All
looks
right.
like Carol.
oh, we found the good
Mind if I
stuff.
do?
I'm not going to walk
Ah,
out
yes.
from here with a file.
What?
Bye,
Why?
DJ Chris.
Why?
A nice Chianti.
So I have to use it, I
Some
guess, in
fava
some way.
beans. What would we even use on that?
I think we have to remember that we can use that.
Let's put it back. Okay, one of those.
We need to bring something to be chiseled, filed, whatever that was.
Well, congratulations,
Yeah,
Carol. There's
that's-
nothing fucking here.
That's a weird choice. That's a weird choice.
Grandma's feeling lonely.
Take the hooch. You're
Feeling
gonna need a
lonely?
stiff drink.
Oh,
Yes, I
Well,
want
not-
my boyfriend. Where is he?
hey, I've just realized Mikhail starts with an M. He must be stopped.
So it does.
Can we use the potato peeler on the
Yes.
rusty thing? I don't know. I was wondering what else we can do.
Does it?
No, it hasn't got a gear. Yeah.
We don't currently have the walkthrough open, though we do have the object. Like these hints.
He's entered.
These hints pretty much do give more and more stuff away.
Mm.
If you find something
The
easy,
very last one. Okay.
very last.
It says this is the last one, so it'll be the one at the end of the trail.
Yes, and I
And
brought a
Oh,
treat.
yeah.
A treat.
I
There's
got
something down
some
there.
before and after meals for you, Stealthy.
Find the Spills Forest Road that leads into the Brightbaum Forest from the old Oxbaum football field. After 1.2 kilometers, you'll see the Loner's Lodge to the left. Please don't share the destination. Please don't share.
So you know what else begins with M? Max.
Max, yeah.
But by eco lodge, they mean reclaimed by nature. Like, not really upkept.
No, I guess. I like the look of this building, though.
That one is nice, though. Yeah.
I mean, this must be eco-friendly. It's got a chimney.
Oh,
Yeah.
Loner's Lodge is all the way down here.
That makes
How did we
sense. Okay.
find that out? I missed it.
We've
We
picked
picked up a
a
note.
picture.
Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah, we did
And the
too.
picture was
Okay,
just
never
like-
mind.
Hey, Why don't you go here?
Petrol-powered vehicle,
I
definitely
was
economical.
distracted by grandma and
say
stuff flirting.
Got a digger, which
That'll
is
distract.
doing
mushrooms?
things in this forest, yes.
That'll distract the best of people.
Mushroom, mushroom.
Shrooms. Mushroom,
Don't eat those,
mushroom.
Carol.
Was that Diggy?
Mushroom.
No, we haven't had any. We haven't had any Jonas or Biggie yet.
I believe that's what they call a Phillips screw.
Oh,
Really?
Is it, Carol?
You believe that?
Well, technically it's a posi drive because it's got the 45-degree bits.
It's a potato, apparently.
I'm so glad we had you here, Pickle.
It's a portable ultraviolet lamp.
Is it?
Ah.
Cool.
Oh boy! I mean,
I can't wait to find batteries for this fucker.
Oh boy, an ultraviolet lamp. Now I can see Jonas's bedroom.
Oh god.
You go blind, Jesus.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, the potato peeler does have a bend on it, which probably would fit into the screw a lot easier than the coin that we used in Dark Parables.
I mean,
Has
depending
anyone
on
ever-
the size, you can technically do a
Oh, wow.
Phillips head screw with a
There's
regular
just-
flathead.
There's just a whole heap of potatoes and carrots here.
So somebody dumped potatoes and
What a
carrots here. What the hell
strange
happened?
thing.
The
Those are
cow
some big
only
carrots,
eats
too.
carrots.
And you can take that bloody box out
I
there.
mean, was there a loading accident or something? Why
I
is
mean,
there-
like, and they're all, you know, like, just give them to them.
Nah, they obviously used
Oh
to be
my
a
god,
silo
look
here.
at how long this one carrot is.
Wow.
That's a long
There's a long
carrot.
boy.
And
That's
they
what
look,
he
they're,
stashed.
they
Oh,
look like they're
Kevin.
being peeled.
Wait a
these
minute.
little-
We have a potato peeler.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh, no,
we used it.
What
Broke
happened
it.
to it?
We
On
used
what? I
it
missed
to
it.
unscrew the
Yeah.
the door.
Oh
Screw.
man.
The Phillips screw.
Like, if
What
you've
a
ever
stupid
tried to
thing.
drive
There was
a Phillips...
pile of potatoes right there.
Yeah.
I guess we got screwed.
I mean,
Womp womp.
I'm sure everybody here has tried to drive a Phillips screw with a flat screwdriver. It doesn't work. The potato peeler definitely won't work.
I mean,
Oh,
no,
does
some
the
of the
coin
heads,
actually work?
some of the heads are deep enough that you can just
Is that-
get a flathead in
No,
there if
it's
it's
not.
small enough.
That's
It's not
that's
entirely
sort of chickens.
recommended.
Yeah.
Carol, you found his poop tickets.
Yeah. Order form the head, yes.
Interesting.
Oh, yes. Be
Wilco
welcome,
feels
Kevin.
safe in the hole.
I'm glad somebody does.
Well, Wilco Webb, welcome.
Yes.
Hello, the antisocial fat man. I'm glad you could make it here as well.
Yes. Time zones are a bitch. What did we learn out of this? Access the red telephone. Okay, let's. Oh yes,
The
access
web
the
light?
Zebo.
Oh, we have
We
a
have-
web wipe now. Okay.
We
now
do?
have the ultraviolet light.
Yeah, I thought it was
That's not a
something
wet one.
else she picked up on the ground. Yeah,
Yeah,
It-
me too.
it's like something else that comes in a wrapper like that.
Did you think it was a
No,
condom?
It's a what's it called? Like
Yes, Grandma.
like one of those things you get from KFC to freshen up your hands, a wet wipe. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Well, Grandma always
Lemon
says,
soaked paper napkin.
wrap it up.
Wasn't it?
No, wrong object.
Not in a wet wipe, you don't.
Uh-oh. It's time to read from the tome.
Oh, oh.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Okay.
Prophylactic?
Ooh.
More of an amateur phylactic.
Yes. I crumbled the cookie. Yes, I crumbled the cookie into a bowl of porridge. In that form, at least, it looked edible. This alone I carried into the kitchen and waited for Manannan's return. I may have dozed a bit as I waited for my master in the kitchen, for his voice and sudden appearance startled me. I have returned, Gwydion, and I am ready to eat. Yes, master. He disappeared from the kitchen as quickly as he came. Taking the porridge, I found the old wizard sitting impatiently at the table. Hurry with my food! Anything you say, master. I held my breath as I placed the poisoned porridge in front of Manannan. He snatched it from me before it even touched the table, and then he began to greedily devour all that was in the bowl. My late master's table manners were atrocious, slurping and grunting and picking his nose. He What? Okay, that's if that's what he wants to do. He shoveled down his gullet anything that was put in front of him. That will be your paragraph for now. I could have said that you have to use the ultraviolet light on this. What does this say?
I was thinking the wet wipe on this.
Oh, the wet wipe, yes.
The wet wipe on the sun.
Yes. Oh, last
bird
tap the
did a
apple
poop.
twice. To log in the red device.
What's that on a pox sign?
Okay, go to where use some
Because the guy
ultraviolet light.
wrote park signs.
Oh, right.
It's
So,
all connected.
oh no,
Or
is
not.
this gonna be the case where, like, what's it called? He's the killer, but he's leaving clues for himself to tell him, like, when he's not in a
Oh,
killing
God.
rage?
Oh
You mean
my god!
multiple
imagine.
personalities like the last game we played?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we're playing
Wait.
Women's Murder Club again.
Women's Murder Club, yeah, had
Yeah.
the multiple personalities. It wasn't Carol Reed.
If you want to see the pattern,
And the
go
killer
where
who
the murder
kept-
happened.
Oh
He
God!
kept mailing
I-
clues to the detective.
No, it totally is. And do you know why? Because the game is called Shades of Black, as in
Oh.
Yeah,
Black
different
has different
shades.
shades to
Okay,
Well,
so we know
we've
the
done it.
killer
We
and
solved
everything.
it, everyone.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
okay,
I'd say we
everybody
can
go
go home, but we haven't seen our obligatory Biggie or Jonas.
We haven't seen Biggie yet. Okay, we can carry on.
Nah.
Wow. Wait, is this the one where we're going to a swingers club later? Oh, actually, maybe because of the mints there.
Was it this one?
There's a birdhouse. Okay.
You know, I thought that came out of
Maybe
nowhere,
the
but it's
bird
making a
house.
strange amount of sense.
Yeah.
Carol Reed's pill-sensitive sunglasses. We need these.
Apparently, there's a birdhouse nearby. Birdhouse. By the end of the trail.
Oh.
Birdhouse.
No. This is not the one
Halloween?
with the.
No, it's not. I just had a quick look
It's
through.
not the one with the sex club. This is the one with Jonas in a library, though.
Did we ever get to the gazebo?
Well, isn't
Carol, I've been watching these new
gazebo
types
would
of
be
videos
this.
where people do risky things in libraries.
I'm not seeing a birdhouse though.
Oh, this
Quick,
is the
have
one
one
with
of
the
those
weird.
mints.
Like putting a
This is
book
the one
back in
with
the wrong
the-
section.
This is the one with the cave with the weird, like, silver upholstered chairs and a bed.
Oh.
So I'm looking forward to that.
That's it. That dude's sex dungeon, right? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Carol.
Profound Red, the next one, is the one with the sex club.
Yeah.
Looking forward
Oh.
to that.
Good.
Hmm.
And if you would like to donate to the Carol Reed Fund,
Is that to get more of these games made, or
It's on the ground. What, is it just trash?
Hey,
that's
Nah,
trash.
it's just trash.
another heart. There's another heart, and it says M loves A.
Oh.
or maybe it just says Ma.
Dear
I'll
son
tell
of...
me,
You're right,
Ma,
maybe
when
it
I
is.
go home.
Is the heart a hotspot? No, it's not.
Alright, I'm opening up the walkthrough here. Where are we? Gazebo murder site. Are we only here?
Is it me or is this thing sending us in circles?
Wow. We're at the very beginning of this game.
Yep.
Get comfy, everyone.
Oh boy.
I know I
Sounds like
am.
there's gonna be two VODs for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. No, it's just.
We haven't been to his house yet, have we?
Well, that's where we started.
Oh, we gotta open the red phone, don't we? In the
Yeah, but I think it
package.
needs. That's we've got the last 2 pieces of that.
Oh wait, no, hang on. We're further than I thought.
Oh, hang on.
Did we go to? Have we been to the Woodpecker Hotel yet?
No.
No.
Okay, then this is where we are. All right, so we are still pretty.
What a
close
name.
to the beginning.
Woodpecker Hotel.
Yeah.
What a name for a hotel, man.
We turned around, huh?
It's because all you hear is.
Housekeeping.
Come in.
That's where the sex scene with the headboard's gonna happen.
Carol, I have the treadmill.
Oh, yes. Carol brings the frame rate.
I thought you'd never ask.
Not
I
yet.
really thought you'd never ask because it's been about 14 fucking games and nothing appears to have happened.
That's an exit screen.
I'm all in for this will they won't they shtick, but it's getting old. Carol has to get her rocks off.
Carol,
to blur
baby,
the cobwebs.
I want to marry you for some reason.
No. I can't marry you. I'm married to my job and my wine.
Carol, I
married to
brought a
Jesus.
friend to spice it up. You stepped on my face. Oh, I've got it right here. What am I doing?
Oh
You stepped on my face.
no!
Stepped all over the place. You stepped on my face. Ah,
Except if
oh,
if
sorry.
she brought
I get
if
carried
Jonas
away
brought him
sometimes.
Yeah.
if Jonas brought him, he'd have to change the lyrics to that song a little bit.
If you just zip all the way to the end of this path, is there anything?
You sat.
I mean, we're turning around a lot. If you just keep going. If you just keep going. I know, this is
I'm checking both
this takes us
sides.
back to the other start.
Oh, fuck you.
Really? On the backside of the tree.
Uh-huh.
Just give the treehouse a bit of a spank.
Yeah.
What was the significance of that hand?
It's
That's
the
one
code.
of the
Oh, it's one of the
Yeah.
symbols on the bloody
one of
phone.
the symbols
So it's
on the
gonna be
thing.
hand, apple, apple. This is your second login.
Oh.
Obviously, Black has already done this once.
Sweet.
Why would it tell you?
You can cloak or cover up or dodge. Or you can go up in smoke, but just hiding in that ego lodge. Oh, surely it must be a joke. Ha 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 ha.
Great, a poet. That's all we need.
Yeah, I
I'm
bet
a-
he
Yes,
regretted doing
but
these in rhyme
is
after
it
about the third or
art?
fourth one.
Yeah.
Now he's just phoning
Oh.
it in.
Phoning it in.
Man.
Oh, come to the Woodpecker Tree Hotel.
Oh, the woodpecker.
Bring your back and your word.
Oh dear.
Where is the
This is
Woodpecker
red.
Hotel?
Alright.
I've got nothing to ask him at the moment.
Woodpecker.
Stina, do you know where the
You
Woodpecker
didn't
is?
give us a hotspot game.
She knows where everything is.
No, yeah.
She's
I
not.
go there all the time.
Because Dino is the mastermind.
Yep.
Is there an eco lodge called the Woodpecker? Into the
It
treehouse.
sounds like one.
Oh, you've got the phone, of course.
I'll simply right-click on my telephone.
What's a right?
This is an
click?
automated answering machine.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
You have come to the booking service for the exclusive Woodpecker Treehouse in the
sorry.
luscious Red River Park. Thank you for contacting us. No one can take
What
your call right
TTS
now.
voice is
Fuck
this?
off.
We will call you up
No.
later.
Hang on, I think it's Deborah.
Microsoft.
It's like Apple Deborah or something.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh god. Oh god, why?
It's
Wow,
literally a
that's-
treehouse.
Oh
That's
god,
a really
why?
tall
I'm getting
treehouse.
vertigo just looking at that.
Oh, what?
But like,
Guess what
but
we're
why
going
is it
up
like
there?
in like an inner? Why is it like in an inner city part of the plate? Like, what?
Please tell me hotel is an ironic name.
Yes. It doesn't even have a window. Well, I mean, like, it's not even insulated. That's
No
not a good place
reception,
for the
there's-
winter.
There's no bar.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't put a
There's
bar
no
up there.
Wi-Fi.
It's Allison.
You're just asking for trouble.
I found it. It's Allison. The TTS voice there was Allison. Just
Allison.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Jonas.
Oh, Jonas.
Meet me for a cup of tea if you have time to chat. I'm at Riedler's second-hand bookshop helping out a friend.
An adventure friend.
Yes.
An
woman,
adventure
because only
bookshop.
women Play.
Welcome to
Check out
Riedler's.
Jonas.
They were
Carol
published, they
Riedler's.
wrote. Oh.
I could need some help here.
Oh. Yeah, how did you end up here in
Jonas,
the
you
Ladies'
should
Home
shave.
Journal?
Jonas?
Well, a friend needed help to sort some old books.
Okay.
If you
It's
know
a
what I
nice
mean.
change of pace.
From?
If,
What is it you
if
do
know
again?
what I mean.
Don't you
He's a
have any
gardener.
gardening to do?
I've done some tree pruning in the Darwin forest. I've been working day and night lately. It has to be ready for the contests in August.
But the light has left my eyes, Carol. Carol,
They want to remove
Look,
some
seriously, look, he's just like,
obstructing lower
I'm
branches.
here.
They get in the way
Oh,
for
a bit
the
of warmth, okay,
orientation.
Wow.
yeah.
It's like you got halfway to smiling and just gave up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Not anymore.
I'm tired.
Realizing
of
supposed to
gardening
be
Where his life was gone.
ergonomic nowadays.
You know, ergonomic, right? Oh, getting up into treehouse.
No, but some serious tree pruning has to be done before building a treehouse.
Oh, I bet he has a ladder.
Oh, how do you get
In
up?
his
There
pants.
isn't a ladder, there's usually a web sling with a plank attached to
Web
it.
sling.
You sit on
Spider
it
Jonas.
while hauling yourself
Spider
up.
Jonas. What the fuck? Spider Jonas.
I have to get
Seriously?
going. Goodbye.
What the fuck?
Spider
Spider Jonas. What the
Oh.
fucks? What?
Whoa.
I
In
can't,
the
I
fuck,
can't hang
can
up.
you-
I can't hang up.
Aww.
This is Ahmud from the Treehouse Central.
Jonas,
What?
you're calling me again.
Huh.
Why are you putting on a vampire voice? Ha ha ha.
Well, the
Yes, that's not what
fasteners
ergonomic means.
This is
steel
role
rods
play,
that hold
yeah?
the house must be maintained before we can rent it out again.
Carol, I
You've come
didn't tell you
to
about my
inspect
new
your
business.
treehouse,
You
yeah?
can take a look at it. One has to use a sling to get up into the house.
Wait,
I
wait.
can hold down the
Wait.
sling, but you can't bring anybody else.
Okay.
I
So-
can't guarantee that the
Ooh.
fasteners will hold up for more than one person at this point.
Oh
This
shit.
has safety written all over it.
Okay, so
It
he
is a
literally just goes, so, yes, the safety, she no good, but yeah, you can go up there. What?
We don't want any innocent people to get hurt. So yeah, you can come up.
Oh yeah. Carol's not
Exactly.
innocent.
Not with those mints.
Nope.
The fasteners.
She's
Oh look.
the mint. Oh, a person.
A person.
Oh, okay.
I
That
can
was
use this to pour
unexpected.
petrol. I can use this to pour petrol over that person down there.
You know, it'd be great is if they were gone the next time you look.
The
What?
only one in the world. The sun cannon is situated.
What the hell is a sun cannon? Is that the
Charger,
famous
1 p.m.
fire
The
it
cannon is
out of a
fired
cannon
when the
into
sun's
sun?
ray hits the burning glass.
Oh, the fuse gets lit by the sun.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fired merely
that's
by the
fun.
sun. I haven't heard of such a gun. I found a hollowed stump beside it and stuffed a message right inside it.
Double rhyme.
Did you
minus
just-
points?
Yeah, did you just rhyme inside it with inside it? You fucking...
Yeah, double
Wow.
word, double rhyme.
Getting
word.
sloppy there, Em.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sloppy.
yeah. You're a bit of a fucking hack. Oh, Stina's involved here. Yep, Stina's definitely involved.
Yes.
No
How could you
matches
tell?
left.
Because the matches are gone.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, you know the thing about matches begins with M.
Why would you have this up in a tree?
Okay, now we're stealing a lot of fluid.
No, we're not taking it. We're just...
Okay, we.
Now I am become Stina.
True day.
The
Devourer
music
of
just cut
worlds.
off.
No one can meet me here without knowing first. I feel somewhat safe for the first time in weeks. Passers-by like to stop and wave at me when I'm sitting on the terrace. It's preferable to keep a low profile though. I wonder why
Day
you chose
5.
that
Where
subject.
do I poop?
Wait. Yeah, I was going to ask that also, but he just said, yes, this treehouse. No one knows about it. No one will look at it. The passers below all look at me when I'm
Yeah.
standing outside. What?
It rained here tonight. I didn't like the sounds on the roof that raindrops made on the roof. Got the strangest message tonight. A sheet of
Okay.
paper that was attached to an arrow was shot into the tree on the terrace. I have to move to a better place. I'm too exposed
Oh,
here.
Robin Hood.
You think?
Don't mind if I do. What?
I was so busy going through the stuff in the treehouse that I didn't notice the
I
time
for a
of
second
day.
there, I thought she was getting kid out again.
Suddenly, it's night,
Yeah.
and I can't go down that sling when it's dark.
Why not?
Uh-oh.
So
that
I
dark?
decided to
Why
spend the
not?
night in the treehouse. After all, I had a bed and some necessities.
It's random.
Such as?
And it
Such
was
as-
broad daylight
Such
when we went in.
Like, that is literally then the option. Okay. Carol, where did you go? I
time
was
to
waiting
shit.
for you.
Hey,
Oh.
this is...
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Carol's got a message.
Stop trying.
Oh.
End up
Oh,
dying.
ho, ho,
I
ho.
do like killing women after all.
Uh-oh.
So nobody saw the
It
prick
is so
wandering up and
forced.
down the town with a bow and arrow.
It goes without
Right.
saying that I felt uneasy staying in the treehouse in the middle of the night.
I slung down after all.
I decided to call the treehouse staff and ask them to help me down. I could always return later during the day.
Yeah. Hello, this is Ahmed again. Listen, were you trying to stay there without paying?
That's
See, I
true,
got there
yes.
and it was dark. I was scared.
I don't care. You told me you wanted to look at the place, not fucking use it. I'm sending you invoice, yeah?
I was scared.
Oh, look, it's Jasmine tea.
I'm not a fucking charity, Carol.
Oh God,
Oh,
that's a lot
got
of
a lot of
shoes,
shoes.
Carol.
Those are some killer heels at the front there.
Wait,
well,
were
now the
those?
Marco's over here.
Does she own some Crocs? Of
Dee
course,
does
she
not
owns some
approve.
Crocs.
Hang on. Do I need to do an
Oh, look at her.
Carol?
Look at her penguin washcloth.
Oh.
Meh.
Her wash.
I go against your boobs and your crotch.
Whoa, Carol, you got a big bra.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's not big. Trust me.
Well,
It's not the biggest, but you know.
I can put my two together and use it like a hat.
oh,
Okay, no, I thought I saw
Maybe
some
we'll-
Crocs in there, but we're in the clear.
Yeah, that's cropless.
maybe Carol will need
But are there any socks?
a parachute. Oh God, not socks. This game has traumatized me with socks.
I found you some socks, Karen. Oh, and you know what? We're gonna start going into sock production. We'll call them the Carol
Oh
socks.
God. Oh,
Carol
God.
puzzle socks.
I feel like we can workshop that name a little.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh look, Carol's just left shoes by the door.
Unless it's pronounced Carol Socks.
Oh, I like it. Carol socks.
Because it sounds
about-
like sucks, implying that Carol reads sucks, because we make
How
fun
about-
of these games constantly, and yeah.
How about Norse stocking?
Oh,
Oh!
Carol's
Yeah,
no
I like
stockings.
that.
Yeah.
But how would you spell it though?
Would we also branch
Uh,
out into Norse stockings?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And it would just be Biggie's face all over like a pair of leggings.
Yeah. with quotes such as "I was never breastfed as a child."
I was never bread-fed. Mhm.
Oh.
Ooh,
No, it's a
sinister.
It's the evil vampire castle, except it's a stun cannon, so vampires wouldn't live there.
Literally the last place you would want a vampire, as a vampire, to live. So, yes, I like the castle aesthetic, but this sun gun, it consumed me. I am
Yeah.
Russian vampire.
Yeah.
Never bread-fed?
uh.
Then you have a need.
And then the cat makes
Nah.
cookies on you. Biscuits, sorry. Biscuits.
I realize that technically we should refer to cats making biscuits as making scones, but even I have to admit, in all my patriotic fervor, that making biscuits is just cuter to say.
Well, I mean, like, what's it called? They could be making biscuits, I mean, the Americans would call some of them cookies, but
The making biscuits is the American one, isn't it?
yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but
the
they aren't,
British have
they aren't
biscuits,
cookies.
it's
They're
just,
they're scones.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Philip said screws.
yeah. Look, what Philip's head does in their own time is their business.
Carrot, what do you want here? Oh, there's
Oh,
one
he was
beside the one.
stumped.
Yes. The hollow stump.
Insert disc 22.
I understood that reference.
Nay.
Yeah, my copy of Monkey Island 1 was so old it still had that.
Imagine a Carol Reed game the size of 22 discs. Good lord.
Oh my god.
Well, we can work
You'd be
this
changing
out.
discs halfway through conversations too.
Well, is that discs like floppy disks or discs like CDs?
Floppies.
Yes.
Actually, that's right. That's not that big a deal.
Because I'm fairly
wait.
certain.
No. The
I don't know how
CD is
big
the
these games
talkie
are.
version.
Right.
Oh, we can work
so
this
yeah.
out. Do we have a size for the game install for one of these?
The first one was, I think, 15 megabytes.
Well, that would fit on 22 discs.
Yeah.
Easy.
I just-
31.68 megabytes will fit on 22 1.44 megabyte floppy disks. So
I definitely
Well, there you
remember.
go.
I definitely remember being like, "Oh, I just spent $15 on 15 megabytes."
there you go.
That's $1 a meg. That's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
A terrible
deal.
storage
That's a
Oh,
good
I mean
agreement.
that was
it's a good
15,
conversion rate.
15 USD. It cost me $34.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the fuck you Australia tax.
That cannon seems to be unique. I bet you'd like to take a peek. The cannon master has a spare key. It's hidden somewhere on the jetty. The mooning bollards are quite hollow, so that's the lead you should follow.
jetty.
The jetty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. Was there?
Got no art to this at all. The meters off, the
Yeah.
awkward rhymes that Tom Lehrer would be proud of. Like, this is
I
ridiculous.
keep
Yeah,
reading that
yeah.
as the sun cannon in Adelaide.
Yeah, me too. They wish.
Yeah, well, you know what? They probably would have something similar if they could afford it. Ooh,
Yeah, it gives them.
oh,
It would give them something else to have.
well, it's the city of sun cannons instead of the city
There's
of
so
churches.
much.
Yeah,
added
rather than
shade.
the city of churches and gang wars.
Yes.
Ooh.
And swingers clubs.
Well,
Window goes open, window goes closed.
Maybe if I leave it open, I will be murdered.
We can only hope.
oh
no.
no, oh no.
No. Game, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do
I hate
this.
Sark and Wright. Why?
I think Carol's gonna need a love tap after this, although she's gotten a few of those. Green
Okay.
piece of paper. Is it a small
I
green piece of paper?
still love the logic that you rammed a ship with another ship, but not with the intention of sinking the other ship.
Yes, and then it sank anyway.
For
Because it blew
unknown
the- it
reasons.
blew the
Like I
fuck
said,
up.
it
Yeah,
was
unknown
just, it
reasons.
was just a love tap. I was just like, yeah, you know, I would just give him a little
Full
doink.
sails!
Right.
We
you're
were
talking
going
about
as
the
fast
PFD.
as we were able to go.
Yeah, but I was only
Yes,
gonna
it was-
tap it with the stern and then ride off, and that's actually what I did. But you said that you think that there was more at play, like 2 people with a blunderbuss and some gunpowder.
No. One person with an explodey barrel and one with a blunderbuss.
yeah.
For example.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is smelling more and more like Eureka.
Again, that was more of a pounce than a
Hello.
outright sabotage.
Oh, there we go. How was that a
That's
hot
a
spot?
Debatable.
Found in the
First
Darwin
there's an
Forest.
opportunity, and then there's a betrayal.
Darwin Forest Trail. That means we can get Jonas.
Is it really betrayal when it isn't a co-op game to begin with? I mean, I think
Sure.
it's just economics.
And I mean, we had a lot of fun. Like, we did try and save that boat, like the second boat.
I guess curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal then.
Yeah.
I mean, betrayal was kind of discussed in the run-up to doing all of that. What was the original plan? Both going for the helping each other to get a quest, to get treasure, and then seeing who could get the treasure back to their boat quickest.
Yeah. And sinking a boat. So
Yeah, it
would
wasn't-
happen during that.
It would have
Really,
happened regardless.
It would have happened.
I mean, a
regardless.
boat sank before we even met up, technically. So
Yeah. And then, I
that's
had a fun
cracking for you.
experience last night. I was like, I'll just do one of these missions. And I got there and it was the same island that we'd got our last bit of treasure on. So I'm like, it wasn't that bad. So I went there by myself. I left the boat. I walked up the shore and I just hear, and I'm like, look around. My boat is burning and sinking and there's all these ghost boats on the ocean. We're the ghost crew.
Yep.
And then I
That
said,
can turn.
and then
That
suddenly I
game
heard a
can turn
voice.
fucking heartbreaking in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, and then I heard a voice, and I turned behind me, saw no one, looked up, and there was a giant red head in the sky that was like, "Did you think it would be that easy?" Like, what? I did.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you?
I actually had a hell of a one. I actually had a hell of a one earlier. Just decided to solo a little bit. Found a couple of skulls on one island, and then my boat got sank.
Oh.
And they were still firing at me on the island. I got spotted, so I had to go around the other. I had to go around the other side of the island to. Thankfully, found a little. What do you call them? The small boats, very small.
Sloop.
No, smaller.
Oh, the rowboats.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
rowboats.
longboat.
I had to make my way off the island and back to an outpost in a rowboat
Oh, I love it.
BRB.
with my. It's the hardest 2,000 gold I've ever made in my life. Because it took a while in this rowboat that you have to manually row. Hit A and D keys to pull back the
Yeah, that
oars.
thing controls weird.
We
And you have to basically look over your shoulder because otherwise you're facing backwards.
You know, it was a time, but I got my skulls. There was no 50-cent situation where I was forced to say, "That bitch took my skull."
Alright, let us have my next
So anyway,
one
where the
now.
hell were we in this game?
Yeah, sorry, I was just eating something because I was starting to yawn a
We
lot.
were watching somebody Ram discovered with cover. That's where we were.
The letters of my name are found in the Darwin Forest trail surrounding. Grab the first one very near. The ugly, loathsome, filthy deer. The second letter is discovered on a dirty manhole cover. After that, we should explore the back of that disgusting boar. The next one we have in stock is printed on a yellow fucking rock. And lastly, look across your shoulder by the beast that's
The
near
Darwin
Boulder.
Forest Trail.
That's where Jonas has been working.
The last
I'll-
one that we have in stock will be given if you suck Jonas's rock.
I didn't know he raised roosters.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not very far from here.
Mm-hmm.
There is
I can
something
show
called
it to
the
you.
Wildlife Trail. I think it
this isn't the
starts
game with
very
the,
close
the
to the
loop. Must
kiosk
be another
at
one of the
the
games.
east entrance.
Like we were promised lube.
The
I know, I'm
wildlife
sorry.
trail is what
Great.
what I call that little bit of hair from my belly button down to
To there. You know what I'm talking about.
Would you like to
Why
see
does he
the
want me
wildlife
to
trail?
go to his belly button?
It's a pine.
Okay, what did I miss? All I heard was belly button.
Okay, so there's a
My
yellow
headset
painted
back on.
rock.
We had to go
Oh,
see
Jonas-
Jonas to find.
That was significant, wasn't it?
And we can do exercise.
Yeah, Jonas told us about something called the Wildlife Trail in the Darwin Forest, and he said that the Wildlife Trail is what he calls the hair from his under his belly button
Yeah.
down.
His treasure trail.
Oh.
He's like, Carol, would you like to explore the wildlife
Wildlife trail.
It's different from his chest hair. That's his magic carpet.
The
I just love the
wildlife
idea
trail leads down under cattle.
Oh god. I just love the idea that Jonas is a creep who's trying to flirt with Carol and she's just not receptive at all.
She's not just picking
I
up the
can
hints.
show you the world.
Carol, what about those sex games?
Hopefully with the accent it won't trigger any fucking music bots.
Hopefully.
Nah, copyright strikes, man. All over the place here.
Heck.
Yeah, on the near the ugly lonesome deer.
Grey fox.
Oh, hello.
What was that?
Mm,
Oh, they are literal letters.
yeah.
So wait,
You don't
Nick is
have to-
implying that Grey Fox will jump into this game to save the day at the late 11th hour? What?
Did somebody say the 11th hour?
Our dirty manhole
Oh
cover.
shit.
Bad move.
Oh,
Agreed.
The sequel to the seventh guest?
Prostitute.
Yeah.
This is so much fun. I must buy the next game from Trilobite.
Oh,
Alright, where
ego.
is the dirty manhole cover?
What have they done to you?
Anyone seen a dirty manhole
Hey,
cover?
Hey, Carol, would you like to see my dirty manhole cover? That's what I call
That
my
can only
butthole.
mean, yeah, that can only mean one thing.
Those are my underpants. You need to clean them better, Carol.
Yuck.
Why is that our responsibility? We're not even in a relationship, Jonas.
Carol!
Carol, I left some laundry at
Oh, there it
your
is.
allotment.
Wait, no. I thought that was a manhole cover. Wait, that's the yellow rock, though. It looks like cheese.
The laundry was clean when I left it there, but it's in your allotment, so the fact that it's dirty is now your fault.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works, right?
Scabbard on a dirty manhole
I
cover.
mean, but there's no proper roads here. Why would there be a manhole? I guess it could be a loose manhole cover.
Are you supposed to find these in order?
No,
Possibly.
I don't think so, but
Oh, there's another
badger,
yellow
yeah.
rock. There's so many yellow rocks. But they're not hotspots. That's stupid.
I forget, is Geospots before or after this one?
Geospots is the most
After.
recent one,
After.
so it's after.
Right. Because the vibe
turn
I'm getting
right.
from the particular bit of wandering is geocaching.
Yeah.
There's that there's like a whole bunch of circle stone things on poles. I thought maybe they might be manhole covers, but I guess not. Let's consult the walkthrough.
I'll have to consult the walkthrough. Because I'm not
I'm
finding...
gonna have to give up entirely.
Go back
Oh,
to the
dirty
trail
manhole
post.
cover. It's an R.
Oh, you found it?
Yes.
Did it?
That's not a manhole cover. That's a.
In fairness, if we found a clean manhole cover, that would be equally suspicious.
Oh, a squirrel. That's not a real squirrel.
Oh, he's the boar.
That's not a real boar.
No, none of these animals are real.
It's not a real
Literally
dancing dog.
unplayable.
Behind the dirty
Ah.
boar. Yeah.
Arr.
Arr.
That reminds me of a
Ah.
joke. Ah,
T.
T.
Yeah, it has to be done in order, the stupid thing.
Does it? No. Oh, so it does.
Mort.
Gosh, the beast is near the
Beast.
boulder.
The
Okay.
boulder.
I guess it's
My
behind
son
us
is
then.
also named Mort.
That was a big boulder, wasn't it?
That's a big boulder.
Oh, there's a big boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
What's behind it?
The moose.
Moose! Ah, there it is.
Why are we looking for dirty manholes? Nick with the
I bet you
important
name is
question
Morty.
here.
Yep.
Morty.
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 Hmm.
I'm Morty Weissman, and I murdered your wife. What do you mean you don't understand? Why I did it?
Because the nut job told us to. In fairness, that is pretty much everything Carol does, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Jonas! Carol, why don't you come back to me? I don't want to. Play games. Oh, I know. I know what needs to happen.
Oh,
I
it's a
need to go
password.
I need to go write Morty. In that box thing. Press the button. M-O-R-T-Y. Find 5 errors, Carol. I mean, you
Oh,
probably
great,
can
it's
find
entertainment
so
now.
Password
many.
again.
Oh God.
What's the difference?
Oh,
Why
it's
is
one
it
of these.
playing that theme?
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
Does it mean
Carol.
5 differences?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
right hand side, those long
Oh,
things
yeah.
behind. Yeah.
Oh. Ding.
Ding.
Dong.
There's a dog. I mean, what?
There.
Oh,
2
a
red
furnace
dots on
bottom
the
left.
furnace.
What?
Yeah,
No, no.
down a bit, up a bit. Yeah, they're missing.
Ah, yeah.
Click right there.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
2 more to go.
Oh, the
Oh,
middle painting
Yeah.
with the sky. The mountain is missing. That one.
Ah.
Ah, yeah.
There.
Oh, no.
But-
fuck off. Butts. There's red
butts.
shoes that are missing in that painting.
Red shoes, red. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the fruit painting under that. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
The oven on the bottom right is missing a leg.
Ah.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
Good catch, yeah.
good catch. Oh,
This has turned into a hidden object game. Oh.
Oh.
have you been to your
wife's
wife's
birthday
birthday
scene
scene lately?
What?
Yo.
Just try double clicking one of them because that was the answer last time.
Sure.
That's.
Oh, thank goodness it lets us go back there.
It probably
Worth a shot.
probably won't work.
Yeah, this game likes its trigger gauging.
So we're playing a
Like it,
game
yeah.
where one man has set up a series of intricate puzzles that make no
himself.
sense for the sake of some poor sap who wanders into it. Is there some kind of metaphor going on here?
She was killed by the bowl pits.
Oh, that's meta.
They are
That
some
is
very
meta,
primitive
yeah.
petroglyphs close to the Borton ski slope.
The bowl pits. That sounds terrible.
I honestly thought it was going to be an industrial estate.
Yeah.
Legitimately surprised that it's another outdoor thing.
Red, green, green, red, red. I think we've got our puzzle.
We're looking for blue, though.
Oh, are we? Oh.
I think these are just decorative.
Well, I thought with this being
It
the
may have been
tree-
inspiration, but
Well, what's the?
Oh,
circular
right.
one then?
That is. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
the
tree symbol,
circle,
and that's
yeah.
and that's a circle symbol. So
3 times,
I guess it's 3 circles and
2 trees.
2 trees. Okay.
and the rest is just icing. Got it.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do?
I'll have to
Fuck
start
off.
again.
That's what.
Whoa.
2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing.
This is a beef with ego, Grundy there.
He sucks.
Grundy has a
He
history
sucks.
with FMV
Impressive,
games.
Mr. Black. It's nice that you're on the trail. The map I gave you will give you a new clue. That doesn't rhyme at all. Fuck off. You'll need an
Sure it
object,
does.
though.
The map I sent to
Oh,
you
you to
will
clue.
give you
Oh,
a new
yes,
clue.
I think it's just the way I
Double
pronounced
rhyme.
it did
No
not go.
clue.
You'll need an object, though, to help you on the go. The object is not far from where I hid the arm. Oh no, I'm gonna find the arm.
That one didn't rhyme at all.
So when the arm is found, be sure to stick around. The police will want to know.
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay, that's not a
There's
number.
a 5-digit phone number. Okay.
It is a number in Sweden.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, shopping's really small, I guess.
Hello?
You have one phone, they just pass it around.
Oh!
I can't
Oh!
sit around all day, waiting
right.
for my slaves to call.
That's gonna be the cave
Call
with
me
the silver
later on,
bed.
stop by on Vinegar
Yeah.
Street 26.
When you say Silver
Vinegar
Bear,
Street. Vinegar Street, huh?
Oh!
Spicy.
Spasiba. Mr. Allegra.
it's a spicy meatball.
So well, it's spicy meat.
How unassuming.
Ding dong!
Please be wearing dominatrix gear. Please be wearing
Yeah.
dominatrix
Well,
gear.
what do we
Whoa!
have here?
Close enough.
Wait,
You
wait!
can start
my
by getting
God.
down on all
I know
fours.
who that is.
Yeah,
Who?
she's been
Well-
in previous games.
Yeah. That's not Big Boob Lady, is it? Well,
That
I mean, it
Big
is Big Boob Lady,
yeah. Without glasses.
but she straightened her hair. Yeah,
Is
with
it
straightened her hair and no
Is
glasses.
it Big Baby? Is it Big Boob character?
Yes.
That's the question.
No. It's
That's no way
someone
to
else.
speak to your mistress.
Oh
Then
wow.
get down on
She
the
has a
floor
new
now.
voice.
Oh, I thought
Whoa.
you were a customer. Just
I thought
let
you
me get
were.
out of
I
character.
thought you were
and
the
whip up some
customer for a
coffee.
prostitute.
And I'll
Oh,
whip up
man.
some coffee.
I hope she hasn't changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should set her up. We should set her up with Biggie. They'd be perfect for each other.
No.
Oh,
You
no,
see,
I like
Puppy.
this idea.
I had this customer.
Puppy doesn't know what
I'm
she's
used to
doing.
rough characters, but this one.
I know,
I
it's
really
naughty.
I'll Sentinel 6.
One night,
gave me all
he
the-
put
Oh, you-
something in my coffee, and I woke up in handcuffs in an
Yeah,
old
say how did he
abandoned-
do, Puppy?
Whoa!
He tied me to a
Okay.
pile and
Holy
left me there
shit.
to starve to death.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fucking
Uh,
hell.
Do you know why he
No.
did
Jeez,
that?
I'm
lady.
dark in a
But before he
hurry.
left, he said that this
Sorry.
was Gerard Black's childhood house.
That's
Once
weird.
he had led him back there, he was going to be greeted by the stench of rotting flesh.
Oh.
Oh yes.
So wait.
Quite experienced
She
when it comes to
precursored
restraints.
this story by saying,
But the knots
"Now
were
I'm
hard,
used to some
so it
rough
took me the
customers,
whole
but this
night.
one,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what?
It took
That's
her all
more than
night
a
to
rough customer.
Also,
Yeah.
she the game kind of implies that she's the one doling out the roughness. So unless she's a switch or something, this is getting me confused.
And also, why would she drink anything that one of her clients brought in?
I'm afraid not. It was dark when I got out and I was very confused. A farmer gave me a lift into town, so it must have been in the outskirts of the city.
Sweet.
This is a new voice actress.
He
though. I don't
always
think
wore
we've
a
heard her
mask.
before.
Most of my clientele. He gave
Lady,
me a name.
Hands between her legs.
But there was one thing he left behind, which
Okay.
I have here.
Sweet.
There's one thing I'd like you to help me with. He used my handcuffs and I left them at the house.
Please bring me back my
If
handcuffs.
you find that house, bring them back to me and I'll give you what he left behind.
Why would you
Oh.
want them back after that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't try that. She might take out the whip again.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna have to find that clip after all. Oh, God. Hey, buddy, do you know where he grew up?
I don't know where it is exactly. However, once we were out hunting, and he showed me the home he grew up in from an observation tower.
Sweet.
You could see the chimney to the southwest if you used binoculars.
I got some of those. Where's that tower?
Just follow the old dirt road from the Fiskerby station.
I'm on the Fiskerby
Then go
station.
through the opening in the cattle fence. But remember that you need binoculars.
I forgot them.
I have some legally purchased ones.
We have never legally purchased anything in 14 games.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Kel who can't even buy a box of matches without having to steal it from somewhere.
Oh, Carol. She can't even go to a bar.
How do I know where Southwest
without
is?
taking matches.
That's a good
we
question,
need a
Carol.
compass.
Strike me that they haven't picked up the garbage. Garbage is still next to the office. I will go on a shorter trip now. On a shorter trip now?
What?
You were on a trip before? But I will unlock the door to Black's
I don't
office
know.
and basement.
Just gonna say, hi Summer, and
Hi,
yeah, this
Summer.
could
Hello.
this
Hello,
could be the time
Summer.
Biggie shows up.
Oh, wait. Usually I do my read ahead in the walkthrough.
You read ahead.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say
I was,
that.
I was gonna leave that one alone.
Oh, yeah. Just what I was
I
after.
regretted it.
Mr.
I
Black.
regretted it as soon as I said
Yes.
it.
Mr. Black, I just wanted to say I found your article about the abolition of the mandatory military service in Sweden deeply disturbing and provocative. The section about the last day that you and your family spent in your childhood home was exceptionally distasteful. You're right that you've just received your military tags together with your call-up papers. Your papa was going to jail, and you could no longer
As
stay in
you
the
know,
house.
since you wrote the article.
Yes, I will read from the tome in a moment. The last thing that you did before leaving the house forever was to dump the tag in the loo. This act may have been some twisted symbolic meaning in your deranged mind, and might even seem cool or hip amongst young reprobates. Still, you could have just sent it back, or eat better than swallowed on it and choked. Wow.
That was overly
Yeah.
Very
overly
emotional.
aggressive. Yeah.
It's the kind of speech we've gotten used to in 2020. Yeah.
Some sweat, I'm
Oh,
sure.
boy.
Beaded my buns. Beaded my forehead as I waited to see if the magic cookie worked. As he finished, Menenin gave me another of his cold, withering looks. Poof! My master was gone as usual, whisked from the table. No sooner as I'd begun to think that I'd failed when I heard the sound of a cat yowling at my feet. There stood what could only be Menenin in all 4 furry feet. I'm sure it was he, that from the smeared porridge still on his whisked face. I was free! Can you describe your feelings in an instant? I think I really had no strong feelings at that moment, except happiness, of course, and relief. I felt as if I'd been holding great chains my entire life, and they were now gone. I didn't laugh, I didn't cry, or scream to the heavens with joy. Some things I've learned are just too large to encompass The moment they happen. Bazinga. This is Shades of Black. Oh,
No. What game was
I
Dead God
realized.
playing?
Yeah, I realized afterwards. We're gonna be coming back. Ooh. All these files are being
Empty ring binder. Okay. I steal this pen. Okay. No, we're not.
Hello, Gaby. What?
The
No!
mist room.
That's a bad room. It is the worst room.
Almost, but you
Found the mist.
missed.
Pal.
I don't want to spoil too much, but we get to visit the No Shopping Furniture Museum in this game.
Furniture museum?
Isn't that exciting?
That sounds like a whale of a time.
I bet you they'll have tables there.
Yes.
Oh, and chairs, no doubt.
Yes.
And Carol will say,
"Hey guys,
and
you
just
guys
eating
want to have a
ready to
couple of
clip
drinks
that
and get
room and
fucking
send it to
crazy down at the old
Gemini."
furniture museum?"
Of course, I come back to. Of course, I come back to you talking about tables.
Yep.
It's a table.
Because we're going to the North Shopping Furniture Museum at some point in this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
puppy.
There, doggy.
You know, that's the hottest night spot in town.
I mean, should I just send you the sound effect for "It's a table" right now?
No, that's yours.
can do it
no,
ourselves.
we've already got it. We've
Oh,
already
it
got
That's
it.
not how binoculars work,
Please
by the
no.
way.
Yes, that's not how binoculars work.
Sorry, Gabriel has said it's not. Like I told
Yeah.
Gabriel I wouldn't feed him until 9, and it's 9:05. So, all right, hang on. Don't put your face in the thing.
I mean, if I had voice mod set up to
Baba?
output sounds from a microphone, then
Behave
I would have
yourself.
played it already. But alas, I don't.
Oh well.
This is the problem with feeding you up here. You basically just shove your head in front of everything, and now you're pressing buttons. Don't you dare touch the quit button.
Don't
Think
you
you're
push
Coach Gibby.
We should save in case he does that.
Yeah.
He's a smart cat if he does that.
Why did it make a whipping noise?
Oh!
This is definitely the kinky read, this one.
Yeah. I'll
Kinky
say.
read.
It's okay, puppy.
It's okay,
This is
Puppy.
bad.
I'm
This
just
is
giving
bad
cat
puzzle
food.
design.
I'm just giving cat food.
Yeah,
This is bad puzzle design.
This is how holding two small torches in the dark works, not binoculars.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is not getting us any closer to the
Like-
thing we're looking for.
Yeah, go and eat here. Okay, good boy.
True. $50 Shades of Reed.
Up.
That must be that chimney.
That must be that.
Funny
chimney.
fact.
So hang on. So what? Carol's just gonna walk in a straight line through that bush just to get to that chimney now, because how else would she find it?
Yes.
It's very her.
It's the kind of thing
Oh,
she
wow.
would do, yeah.
Gardner saying, "Oh wow."
Oh man. Because I found a
Uh-oh.
walkthrough with a whole bunch of fun facts for this game.
Oh.
Would you like to hear some of these funny facts?
Yes.
Please.
I can't find my way
You
out of
share
this
them.
map. Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna eat. Okay. Funny facts. This is the second game to be released on Steam with achievements related to the story.
Oh no!
As,
I wish.
as usual, the leaving screen is adapted to the game. Carol normally has quite the library of games like in the previous games, but we can see only a little fraction. However, you can be sure to find these even if they're not visible. Hammer Zone, Alone in the Dark 2, Blade Runner, SWAT 3, the series of adventure games Egypt, Tex Murphy, Overseer, The Last Express, Leisure Suit Larry, probably, Titanic, Adventure Out of Time, Jack Orlando, Nancy Drew, Grim Fandango, Star Trek Starfleet Academy, Star Trek Klingon, Star Trek Hidden Evil, Star Trek Borg, and other Star Trek games, Thief 2, Siberia
She's a
and
Trekkie.
Siberia 2, Paris 1313, Rem, a game about Rome, perhaps the Total War series, Runaway, Louvre, The
What?
Final Curse, Atlantis,
No, wait.
Scratches.
She's got Runaway.
She got
That's
Runaway.
what this says.
She has run away.
She doesn't have
Scratches,
him
Shadow
run away.
I'm
Warrior,
done. I'm done.
Sentinel for the Sacred Amulet, Dracula, Mist, Civilization 5, Still Life and Still Life 2, Versailles, Gabriel Knight 3, Ripley's Believe It or Not, The Riddle of Master Lu. Now, I just want to see where she has Runaway, because they included
But I mean-
screenshots. I have to examine here and see where, in fact, she has Star Trek Judgment Rights. I see that.
I mean, this tells us that Carol Reed and Brian Basco have met.
Jesus.
Oh, perhaps. That's her S shelf. But where is her A to... Yeah, okay, that's her...
This place is
Gotta be
looking.
there.
This place is looking like a regular love nest.
Yeah.
Oh!
Glued
Oh!
to the pot.
Welcome to my house.
It's glued to the pot. Carol?
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
she also has full throttle.
Mm.
Oh, where is it?
So she has some
See,
taste.
it should be there, because that's Ripper. Ripley's Believe It or Not, Scratches, and Schism. So it should be there, but where is it?
What?
She
Why?
has
Yeah. Why
two
wouldn't you just? Why wouldn't you just get the pot and smash it on one of those rocks that are abundantly like everywhere?
Yeah. Separating a key from porcelain is not hard. It's like one shatters, the other one does not.
Well, anyway, continuing on with the funny facts. Carol owns the same bag as Karen in Bosch's Damnation. The city in the map is Fort Worth in Texas.
What?
Yeah, the,
Ooh,
the
duct tape.
map screen is Fort Worth, Texas. Oh, so it is.
Well, the music's changed.
Poor little guy.
Oh wow! Look at
They found
that.
the handcuffs.
Yeah.
Poppy, what's wrong?
Oh, I think
He
it's
doesn't like the old spooky old house.
House
Yeah,
that
he got-
scared people.
He got freaked out at the last Rusty building. Yeah, just Patchy, come here. Come on.
It's really not a good pipe to be handcuffed to. He didn't think that one through, did he? I can't believe she owns Runaway. That's bothering me. I want to know what her thoughts are on it.
As usual, some locations disappear after being of no use. There's at least one location that changes its name. Albert Edison's office becomes Gerard Black's office.
I thought I saw that, and I was like, what?
Stina now owns a fruit stand. Weirdly enough, when you look at the draft, Stina doesn't stand at the same place. She's hiding the lemons in full view. Also, if you go to Stina's when she's not needed, she's not there. And the prices for orange is also dropping at one moment. Gerard Black's house is the same as Harold Lund's in The Color of Murder. The gazebo and the rhododendron valley are located in the same park as the herb garden in Time Stands Still. There is a man on the path when you're in the treehouse. However,
they're
if you come back
quarter-class now.
later, in other words, if you turn around and back, he disappears. Oh, so I was right. He did disappear. That's fun.
Oh.
In the treehouse, you can find a spray. You can use it if you want.
I tried.
The observation tower. The observation tower is near the Fiskeby station, which was a location visited in Time Stands Still.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, no, not that train station again.
In Gerard Black's office, the room just in front of it is called the Mist Room, which is a nod to the Mist series.
You don't say.
Wait,
And-
wait,
A nod?
wait.
It's
wait.
barely a
wait.
reference. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
we're just
not-
gonna write mist on it. That's yeah.
We're not gonna. Please tell me we're not gonna use that magnet to get the key out of the pot that's been glued in there.
I think we are.
Please tell me that's not.
Ooh, this is the first game where the allotment doesn't appear.
I was thinking, I was wondering when we were gonna get there.
Ooh. No allotment? Guess I won't play then.
About the cast. Mikhail Nyqvist doesn't make a cameo.
Oh,
Big E,
thank-
our beloved janitor, is still appearing as someone taking care of things. That's very
Oh, haven't
vague.
been to the Red Shack
but
yet.
okay. And Nistrom, who played Katarina Vogel in the first 3 games, is Mistress Allegra.
Oh,
Yeah,
it,
that's
oh,
what I
it was,
thought
it was it was Miss Vogel. That's right.
That's who she is. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another
God.
puzzle box.
Oh God.
I haven't been paying attention. What's
Oh,
happening?
I see.
What fresh hell is this?
I don't know, but I like
Fresh or
this.
French?
I like this walkthrough for all of the fun
The
facts.
Yeah, that's fun, huh?
I want to find another.
Ugh.
There's a
Carol
metal
Reed
object
guide.
down there.
Oh, are we searching toilets again? Oh, you can
Yeah.
probably attach that to the long thing we have.
No, the fishing line. Let's fish it
Oh,
out of
fishing
there.
line.
I think I need something on the fishing.
Is it going to be a magnet?
No. Surprisingly.
Well,
I think
that's
I
what
need-
I thought.
Carol, what do you
Wait,
want?
which is the one with fake Biggie?
Okay, back house. We need to go to to a
which
specific
is-
door.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
It's jammed.
It's Len.
It's jammed, yet it has 3 hotspots.
Yeah, so I have a feeling we're gonna be unjamming it.
Oh, there's only 10 Carol Reed walkthroughs on here.
That's Len.
Did we did Amber's Blood, right? Yes.
Yeah.
And we did Bosch's Damnation and Hope Springs Eternal and Cold Case Summer. Basically all of these. What? Oh. Wait, why is Shades of Black not on here? Oh, because it's not... Oh, maybe the other ones are on here. They're just not... They just don't have Carol Reed in the title. Let's see...
What do you want with that key, Carol?
G and turn grandma.
It's like
Okay,
hanging on the light
profound,
switch.
profound red. Oh, okay, there we go. There is a walkthrough for Profound Red. Is there? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Funny facts about...
Oh, don't leave us in suspense.
Who, me?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh. Well, I don't want to spoil anything. We haven't played this game yet. You know. Biggie, our beloved giant bear, is still appearing as a caretaker, janitor, man that can do all.
What a
That's our
turn of
Biggie.
phrase.
Yeah. Our beloved giant bear.
He's a big bear, alright.
He is.
There's a bear in there.
I wonder what adorns
But
these
first floor,
walls.
do they mean first floor above ground?
Could be.
Oh, there is something hanging.
Nipple clamps.
I know what these
Nipple
are,
clips, yes.
but I'm not saying.
Wait, what did she say?
She knows
She
what
goes,
they are.
I know
I
what
know what
these
these
are,
are, but I'm not saying.
saying.
Right.
I'll never tell.
Okay. Magnet clamps. feeling I'm gonna go back to that toilet now. Carol has fun.
Not the worst
Second time
toilet I've
you've
been in with
shitting out of a
nickel plants.
toilet.
Oh
I found it.
It's
I
rustier
found it.
than
I
a ginger
found it.
biscuit.
I found it. I found it. I found it.
He found something.
What did you find? What have you found?
I think you're gonna know.
Oh no.
Okay, waiting in the grammar hole for this.
Is somebody about to hit us over the head?
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
I gotta. Here we go.
Still in suspense.
Oh my god, I'm dying. Seriously.
He found it. He found Runaway.
Oh, there it is.
This is from the Bird Watcher, but presumably it's in her shelf in the other games, or some of the other games.
You flushed it down the toilet, and it wasn't actually a flush toilet.
7.
I think we killed Wanderer.
Yeah.
He's strangely quiet. He's having an existential crisis.
Carol, I can't read this. Can you tell me what it is? Try and unlock.
Can't escape.
I can try and unlock the right drawer behind the first door.
Oh!
Alright.
Oh!
It's always there.
You're not going to tell me what it is.
Carol, read.
Biggie. Biggie gets a girlfriend in the Bird Watcher.
Please tell me it's Biggie in the wig.
You mean Wiggy?
Yes.
This is my girlfriend, Wiggy. And then Jonas is like, Carol, even Biggie has a girlfriend. Say I'm your
No,
man.
it's someone named. It's someone named Johanna.
Oh, it's Jonas in a wig.
Are you laughing at Wiggy, Pickle?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Hang on. This can't be right because the last number's definitely 5 and that 5 doesn't show up here.
Oh!
Let's look at it again.
263. 263, that's my options there. Let's look at this again.
We know, Poppy.
Poppy is
we
not
know.
happy with this puzzle.
Because the top of the
Clearly
tag
a
is,
5.
it's clearly a 5. I can't read the 2 numbers in the middle. Grandly, what does your lovely walkthrough say?
Oh,
So,
I
2, 3, 5,
I went away.
6, 5.
Yeah, that's the first part. That's already up here.
Okay, 2, 3,
Hang
5,
on.
6, 5. Let me look at the
Where-
tag again.
Wait, where are we right now?
Oh, it's Amber. It's
Oh,
Amber.
that's big. That's Biggie's.
He's
Oh,
dating
that's
a
yeah.
prostitute.
Okay, well that's Biggie's girlfriend.
Great.
But her name is Johanna in the Bird
So
Watcher.
she says.
What location? What location?
We're in
location
the
are we
red
in right
barn behind his childhood house.
Gerard Black's childhood home. Here we go. Okay. Red barn, second floor, first floor, outside. Take the wooden box. Green buttons hide numbers. Take the ski pole. Take the knife.
Knife? Ski pull a knife?
Yeah, there's a knife in a drawer.
Oh, yeah, we got that. That's what we
in-
used the key. That's what we used to get the key
Okay.
out of the thing.
There's a
Actually,
key in a
Kevin,
pot.
there it is.
Oh, shit.
Steel.
Okay.
Oh, did you take the steel wool?
No, where's that?
Oh, we do need to clean the thing. Okay.
Yeah, there's a key that you find in a flower pot,
Yep.
and that unlocks
Yep,
a drawer
yeah, we have the key.
that has
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
unlocks a drawer that has steel wool in it, and then you can use that to clean the
Oh,
tag.
it was locked. Okay, we can clean the tag now.
Yeah.
A puzzle that makes
Fall of
sense.
April.
Oh, and the 6 is, and the 5 is now 6 years.
Yeah. What is 7986
7986.
6. Them Black, ornamental gardener, and aesthetic wood artist. Dear son, if it comes to the worst, the code to the safe is 5449. And here's a lovely piece of shit. Carol, you might take it with you.
A lovely one.
You never know when you need to bonk someone on the head with it.
It does look nice and heavy, yes.
And there's still this jammed.
Oh my god. I'm just looking at the Fall of April.
Oh no. And?
It's Carol's first foray into homebrewing wine.
Oh no. I thought.
Also, there's an extreme close-up of not only her wine, but look what you can see in the shot of the wine. On the top
That's Len?
right.
Oh, it's Runaway again.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's Len.
She's also got box copies of her own games on the left.
So she does.
Oh.
Huh. How about that?
None of that matters, because she has Runaway, and I want to know what she thinks of it. And if she doesn't hate it...
Choosing black
If
childhood
it
home
turns
was
out she doesn't hate
genius.
it, then Dave's going to be the villain in the next Carol Reed game.
Yeah, I will
How
get
should
her
I
over the
break
head.
the news that a rotting corpse
Oh.
will be waiting here for him? I think that Black, the coward, is hiding in the Sala Silver Mine Hotel suite now. Can it get more pathetic? Does he think that 155 meters on the ground is deep enough to hide from me?
Also,
So
has he not
apparently
tried
Carol-
going to the police?
Oh no!
What?
About the cast, this is the first game, The Fall of April. This is the first game where the name of Len Green isn't appearing following his death.
Ah!
Oh.
Len Green is no longer with us.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, he was like 80 something in the mid 2000s, so he lived a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Respects are paid.
That's Len.
Yes. Biggie, our beloved giant bear, is not appearing this time, though he is
How can
mentioned.
we not take the duct tape? Seriously, this is a crime.
I don't know.
Why did that get a close-up? What the fuck even was that?
Oh. Child stir downstairs.
Oh god, she's got Runaway too as well. It's right next to it. Oh.
Does she? Oh, she does! Oh no! She also has Shadow of the Comet.
First room's on the right.
Okay, back upstairs.
Well, that's the thing. It referred to it as the second floor before, so I was just like, eh?
Maybe it is the...
Oh, interesting. Grandma something interesting.
I wonder what adorned these walls.
Geospots doesn't have a walkthrough on this game, or on this website.
Easy, puppy. Careful.
Did you find the card with the combination on?
No.
It was in a box.
Oh, we did. Yes, yes. It was.
Yeah.
It was in the box that we found on the back of the business card.
Yes, sorry.
What is? Oh, yeah. Because once you find that, you can go back to Mr. Salegro. You're done here for now.
Hopefully the middle bow.
What does
Oh, we can open the stupid shed.
what does Grandma think of Biggie? Grandma thinks Biggie is a lovely bear.
Okay, that was worth it.
Don't mind if I do.
And we steal a random tool. Okay.
To a silver mine.
We stole one thing, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
we've
brain
seen
eating
you before.
amoebas 2020.
You hired us several games ago.
I'm not at liberty to discuss our guests.
Okay.
So if you had brain eating amoebas on your 2020 bingo card, lucky you.
I'm only allowed to reveal certain information to Mr. Black's niece.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
I'm
Mr. Black's niece?
I see.
I wasn't even looking. That
We
is
haven't
the
seen
one.
Mr. Black around here for the last week or so.
Did she say I'm Mr. Black's
We're
niece?
surprised, since
I
he's
not
paid for
Carol,
the
you
mine suite
lying
a month in
bitch.
advance. No one's ever rented it for more
Not
than
only
one
breaking
night
and
before.
entering and larceny, also lies.
That you're free to use the suite on your wedding night next week.
Oh, I'm getting married next week to yes. Me and Benny are getting married today.
That's embarrassing, but that's no problem.
That's
We just have to
embarrassing.
make sure that
You're
everything
marrying
is
him.
okay down there, and set the
Jonas.
You have
table as
terrible
we
taste.
We have
usually
to
do
go and
for
pretend
wedding
to be
nights.
Thank you. I'll wait here. I'm picking up
You
Benny
can read
later.
this brochure about the mine suite while you're waiting.
Thank you. Okay, world's
Oh,
deepest
boy.
hotel room.
Ah, there you go.
Carol.
That's the thing
A
with
simple
the
toilet is
underground
available
thing.
from 50 meters
Oh.
from the mine suite. Toilet,
Well, that's
toilet where?
good.
Oh, that's the picture.
Oh, it's one of those ones where you can
It's
click on
ready
parts
now.
of the paper.
Just press the 155-meter button on the elevator.
Cool, thank you. Way! What Jonas think? Jonas, I think. Can you pretend to be my husband for the night? Girl, it's what
I
I've
would
always
love
wanted.
to, Carol. Let's consummate the relationship, Carol.
I've got a room for us. Okay.
Oh boy, I love
And yes,
rooms.
Sentinel 6, we just wasted this poor woman's time in the worst way imaginable.
Jonas, stop it. We're only here pretending. But Carol, my balls.
You promised. No.
Oh, okay, so it closes. It closes
My
here.
balls. They are bluer than the blue Madonna.
That needs a slow clap sound effect. That was. Yeah, that was that was good. That was really
That's
good.
the sound that
I'm
comes
still-
from the bathroom after Jonas goes in there when Carol refuses.
Jonas, what's that noise?
A mini
Don't come in.
Nothing.
This won't light up the tunnels.
Don't come in.
So that's
It's
how
strong,
else do you get
Carol.
batteries? Gina, you have to bring your passcard home when you get off your shift. You can't hide it in the wall-mounted torches. You've already found it. Okay, sure. About the mine lady.
Jock?
Jock.
That's a weird name.
It's a name. There are people called Jock out there.
Hey man, my name's Jock.
The lamp is
I'm a
very
jock.
beautiful, but it's slightly
A
slanted.
lump?
Oh no, slightly slanted. Oh, I
Just
love
like Jonas.
tiny wines and juice boxes with my romantic meal.
The lamp is very beautiful, but it's slightly slanted.
Sweet.
Just like Jonas's pee-pee. I mean, I would assume I've never actually seen it, you know. I'm a respectable Carol.
Yes.
It's like Bigfoot.
Nothing happens.
Blurry.
It might need new batteries.
Oh, I wonder where I
Just
can find those. Please press reset.
I need to put
literally doing a puzzle where we need to find a reset hole poker. We have so many pointy objects. One of them
match
was
is
fit.
too
There we
thick.
go.
Oh. The match is too thin now.
I'm so fed up with this Morty following me around with his puzzles and vague leads.
Yes, Jonas.
The last one was a silly, useless map. I shoved it into the toilet.
Which one?
I feel like he's watching me. All the time.
That's
Even
because
down
it's
here.
me.
Mario.
I don't dare to put things in the
I
obvious
always
places.
feel like somebody's
Maybe
Somebody's
I can
watching
hide something in the
me.
crystal
Oh
chapel.
no, copyright.
Jesus Christ.
That's lead.
No memory card.
That's okay. We'll keep it in mind for later.
That's unhelpful. Oh, I got the card.
It's
Well,
way too dark
I
to
have some
continue
good
here.
news.
Bees coming up soon?
No, we were wrong about the multiple personality thing.
Woo!
Ah, thank goodness.
It could have been though. It's a thing that could
Are we
have.
seriously gonna light our way with a tiki torch?
Yep. Tick it, woo!
Tickety boom.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my womb.
Oh. Jonas.
Let's spend the night in ER.
Together in my womb. Because I'm inside out now. Because if they're both in her womb.
Then ER is not going to be able to help you, I fear.
No. Stop while we are behind. Well, while we're ahead? We're not ahead? We're not ahead at all? Oh, look, a tampon.
Not after
Not
that
time of the
exchange,
month.
no.
Not that time of the month. Okay, I'll take that then.
Carol.
Carol, you never know when you get...
I think that's far enough for me at the moment.
Okay, fine. You never know when you might get struck
You,
with
you
the,
are retired?
need. I'm a little tired myself. And I imagine you would be, considering that it's past midnight for you.
No, just looking at the walkthrough and figuring out that we are, in fact, halfway-ish through.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
this is not a single sitting playthrough.
It's a fairly long game. Okay.
Yeah, so shall we call it a end here and then come back next weekend and finish her off?
Yeah.
Maybe time to.
Although I am not going to be available next weekend.
No. That's all right. We can either play something else or play this.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to be here to see Carol Reed.
But you still love the Carol Reed. But we need the grandma and we need
I do.
Carol.
Well,
Carol.
well.
Like
But-
Kazi?
No, grandma in the hall.
Tree
Yes.
Brothers tortoise button.
Oh.
I guess there's a way to make the elevator just move slowly.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was like, I see a tortoise for a car, but still neither make any sense. Yes, we shall save. That is something that
Save
I've
your
done
game.
once.
Oh yes, we better actually save.
I have done that once and then had to play a whole heap of the game back before. Alright, is anyone else streaming today just so we can give off some vibes?
Effect is currently on.
Oh, that grandma! That grandma is still streaming. You should raid her.
Oh, okay. Well, no, but I was.
She's playing Among Us.
Yeah. We'll rate her. But I was talking about Wanderer. Are you streaming tonight?
Oh. Sorry.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And what is your game plan for the day?
Runaway 3.
Oh my god!
No!
And then some Daggerfall.
Share in the travesty.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they say Runaway 3 is actually decent, so.
Runaway.
Certainly, they say it's better than Runaway 2.
No.
That's not fucking hard, man. That's not fucking
It's a low bar to
at
clear.
all. That is.
Fair enough.
Oh man.
Fu, was there any plan of maybe chaos when you wake, or?
No idea.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Did you see what I saved the when I saved it as
I
the save
did.
file? Yeah. I thought it was an appropriate
It was marginally less offensive than what I named my save games.
Well, should we what's it called? Should we raid the grandma? Because Biotic Warlock is streaming right now.
Ooh, we do love our good Steven. I think we might go with Steven.
Well, then.
And I
Go
feel like
for
it
it.
makes more
Go
sense
with
to
that.
raid people you actually know.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sometimes when you get random streams from people, you can just go like, huh?
But we'll save
Yeah.
we'll save grandma's username
yeah,
for a future.
we need to.
I mean, that
say-
sounds like we're going to do something very nefarious.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, should we
Not that
tell
far.
Grandma that we have a stream called the Grandma Hole? I think she might be like, what?
Oh
I
dear.
don't know.
Mm.
I think she might, receive that message, take it in and think, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What website am I on again?
Yeah.
This isn't the right one.
All right, everyone. So we're gonna end up the stream here, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, actually, though, quickly, are we not Daggerfalling? Are we Darkfalling on Monday?
I think we are.
I think we are. I'm going into the office. I think we're going. I am going into the office that day, so hopefully I'll be up for it. But I think I will be. So, yes.
Dark Fallable.
Yes.
Dark fellable.
Goodbye, my grandchildren. Sorry, Grandma is a bit senile. She can't remember what she's saying.
No,
Thank
your
you
logic is
for
impeccable. Let's start the game over and get on with it.
Yes, thank you for watching the Grandma Hole. See you next time.
Good night, Grandma.
Give me a kiss, Stuffy.
Oh, I thought you were a prostitute.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Story about scientists who made horrible viruses.
Oh, yes. I don't know why.
He went offline as we raided.
Oh well.
It's extreme.
Poor
Is
Steven.
he like? Because there's an ad playing at the moment. Simon Pegg.
He's now hosting Nod to Strange.
Ah.
Oh.
Used again for a new patient.
Man.
Oh, this is what I was telling you
Oh,
about.
well.
This is Viscera cleanup detail. I thought this would be fun for a live expedition.
Oh, yeah. We need to do this.
Oh,
We can all
bit
clean
of that
up
guy's intestine is there.
Viscera together.
Let's get that up.
I'll try it with other people. It was not particularly compelling on my own.
Fine.
So
Oh,
I
you're
have a
streaming Fall
question
Guys,
about
right.
Sea of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Is this something that